Big time fan, ready to level up your energy? Let's talk W Energy Drinks, the brand that's all about being better. Born from one guy's issue with the major Bigg energy drinks, low quality ingredients, and weak flavors, W's taking on Bigg Energy with clean, high quality drinks that taste unreal. W's got no sugars, no artificial flavors, no dyes, and 0 calories. It's jitter free, crash free, and packed with over 15 unique custom made flavors that thousands of people are loving every single month. From humble beginnings to taking on the giants, W's all about giving you clean, high quality energy that tastes incredible. So whether you're grinding at work, hitting the gym, or just need a boost to your day, grab energy drink from W. Be better, feel better. Let's get it. And as a special offer to our big time listeners, W is offering you 10% off your order when you use the code BIGTIME during your checkout. That's Big Time, BIGTYME, to get your 10% off at w.gg. Time fan, ready to level up your energy? Let's talk W Energy Drinks, the brand that's all about being better. Born from one guy's issue with the major Bigg energy drinks, low quality ingredients, and weak flavors, W's taking on Bigg Energy with clean, high quality drinks that taste unreal. W's got no sugars, no artificial flavors, no dyes, and 0 calories. It's jitter free, crash free, and packed with over 15 unique custom made flavors that thousands of people are loving every single month. From humble beginnings to taking on the giants, W's all about giving you clean, high quality energy that tastes incredible. So whether you're grinding at work, hitting the gym, or just need a boost to your day, grab energy drink from W. Be better, feel better. Let's get it. And as a special offer to our big time listeners, W is offering you 10% off your order when you use the code BIGTIME during your checkout. That's Big Time, BIGTYME, to get your 10% off at w.gg.
Now got me up, afternoon vibes, feeling alive. G Money and the crew, ready to jive. Music from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Entertainment news and laughs to follow. Tune in at 4, don't be late. Best in music will set the day. Afternoon drive on BTN. Join the fun with your friends. Cruising down the radio lane, laughter and joy, nothing's mundane. The crew brings the latest scoop. G Money's charm, a real hoop. Tune in at 4, don't be late. Best in music will set the day. Afternoon drive on BTN. Join the fun with your friends. Let the music flow, let the good times roll. Afternoon drive is good for the soul. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tune in at 4, don't be late. Best in music will set the day. Afternoon drive on BTN. Join the fun with your friends.
I think I got it.
Awesome.
We are live. We got sound. Oh, let me see what he's saying. I'm glad you're gonna touch on that.
Which one?
The B Simone thing.
The baby Simone. Oh, yeah, because that pissed me off a little bit. But yeah, I might just get a different type of plan. Are we?
Right.
Speak for your fucking
You on
self.
shrooms? I'm on shrooms. We on shrooms. You trying all our business, nigga. Goddamn.
Speak for yourself. You're on shrooms.
Not Jermaine Dupri and Young Droda.
Oh, let me talk to
Then what they
Jermaine.
came up
Let me
with.
talk to Jermaine because I know what.
Right. That was Young Dro that said that shit though.
Oh my goodness. Oh y'all. Okay. All right. I get it. I get it.
That ain't your tale.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So y'all just on the radio squealing and shit,
You know?
snitching and shit, dry snitching.
Right.
Y'all to afternoon drive here on this warm
Man, that
Monday
shit ain't fucking warm.
Ooh.
That ain't warm.
No,
here
it's hot.
on the
It ain't warm.
East Coast. It is your boy, the G Money,
And it's your girl, Miss Tank.
Hey, your girl Tito.
and we are here to entertain you for a good 3 hours. This all feel joy out of doing, but it is hot.
That's not
it's
hot. That's hell.
It's
that
hot.
is him.
It is 100 degrees outside. Please
But-
stay inside. If you're in your car, roll the windows up, turn the AC on blast. If you ain't got no AC, take your ass home.
Take your ass.
Like,
It's
seriously.
hot. Not
I had somebody tell me they went outside, they walked to their car, and their wig melted today.
so
Diabolical.
it's out here.
Diabolical.
Yeah, this that irritated weather.
That he
You get
I did it
disrespectful.
twice.
Oh, I did do it.
You got diabolical twice. I had to look.
I dropped it. I'm
You
sorry.
dropped it quick within the first 3 minutes of the show. All right, y'all. We got a great show today. We got a guest out to
Not the little one.
bless
Hello.
the state.
Shout out to Hustle Hard.
Shout out to Hustle Hard. They got this big event coming on this weekend.
We're going to be front and center. Happy birthday to
Okay.
Tito.
Yeah.
Turn up, turn up.
No time.
So you will be here on your birthday?
And we're going to go,
Then
you know,
y'all
chill with
gonna
Hustle
leave
Hard.
from here to the event.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta do. You gotta let. I'm gonna let.
Did you do
Let me,
special
let me,
for
let
mine,
me
nigga?
clarify what I meant by that.
Yeah, because we
I
about
want to
to
do for
fight.
you what we did for.
Get to make a playlist.
You get to make your own
I get a playlist. Ooh.
But we're not gonna play all.
No,
We're gonna
we not.
be thugging all day though. I'm
Yeah.
saying that.
Yeah, I don't want
bunch
to
of
this bitch.
different.
Did you
we
hear
gonna
that?
We gonna put one
Did you
in
hear
there though. We gonna
that
skip one.
Lizzo is on the remix for Wham Whammy?
I heard that. I
That
love
John
that.
Soup
I
too.
love her
What is it?
verse.
Wham Whammy?
Mhm.
Yeah, Lizzo's on it.
Lizzo did that.
All right, so we'll
She
figure
did
out.
that.
We'll play that today. I don't know what the hell that is.
Whammy.
Uh-huh.
WH.
I can.
I just said. Look, cheers coming up.
Wham whammy.
Mhm.
that's
That's it
Wham.
right there.
Mhm.
That's it right there.
That's wham.
And then you got whatever.
Wham,
And then
whammy.
you gotta do the one with
the remix.
yeah. With Lizzo.
That's Sexy Red.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she did a remix too.
God, I gotta find the
The Lizzo remix.
Lizzo remix.
Just type featuring Lizzo.
All right, we'll do that. We got a great show for y'all today. We gonna hit that up in a minute. I'll find this track. But as we do every show, we gotta pay homage to our boy Reaper the Storyteller, giving us the good word every
Yeah.
day to make sure some of us don't go to hell.
And if y'all ain't following him, you need to. He's on all social media platforms. Cause he's my TikTok buddy now.
Is he?
Really?
Why?
I'm owning.
I stopped.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just I stopped fucking with
Well,
it.
we getting our views up over here on this
For
side
sure.
of the
I
room.
overheard jumping up your views.
Yeah.
Yeah, we building
Congratulations.
a following us.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, well we'll see. If you all are,
Hitting a lot of them today.
yeah, we got a couple of them. Make sure y'all important that you follow. In the near future, that
You don't want to miss.
you don't, but we're requiring you to have some the follow. So
And it's free to follow.
it's free.
This ain't
Won't
OnlyFans.
cost you nothing.
We ain't charging.
I mean,
No how. Ain't no way, no how. You know how the song goes. Nope. Not today, not on my watch, and not at this time. Nope. You still, no matter what, will get this love and appreciation. You still gonna get the love. I mean, the love's with you. It's always with you anyway. So I mean, that's not far of a stretch to say you will always be loved because it's there. It's there already. So you gotta let this love and peace be with you. You gotta let it. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? You know what you deserve? You know what you deserve? A good day night. Yeah, you have that.
And some music every now and then. A couple days ago, I think I played one of his tracks. I think I'm gonna look for it now and see if I can get that to y'all again. Which I appreciate anybody out there trying to do the best for our what we have right in the world. So one of the tracks that Reaper got is called "Help." Uh,
Mhm.
all right, give me enough time to find this.
Who is this Reaper? His song?
Yeah, that's Reaper. Every now and then. A couple days ago, I think I played one of his tracks.
I'm not whispering like they can hear me.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I be thinking. I don't know why I started they can hear me. Hey, how y'all doing? Say something to me. I say something back. Exactly.
did you hear that? Why you send this shit to my phone instead of sending it to the tablet? Stupid.
Wow, why did I do that?
Stupid.
Yeah, okay, my fault.
I looked at that shit. I said, "How the fuck she do that?" We was live, so I was like, I can't even say that to her as specialness. Your ass crazy.
Yeah, I gotta find it. I'm gonna send it to you in there. This makes it even worse that I don't save people numbers. This thing called
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Once again, that was Reaper the Storyteller with "Help." I'm sure you can pick that up on YouTube, or you can pick it up on his website, which is Super Bowl Network LLC.
He sounds different
Who me? Oh,
on this song than on his videos.
he has a couple. He when I first met him or knew of him, he was a rapper. So he has a lot more other tracks. Talking into sharing some of them with us. Reeve, if you listening, send me some of your music, brother. I would be interested to hear what you got. But all right, so because I'm such a gentleman, and because I try to do what my friends asked, we were talking about they were talking about a track when we first started.
He was trying to act like he nice on these airwaves.
I-
Okay.
This is who is
This is YK Niece, Pluto, and I'm not sure if YK Niece is on this remix, but Pluto and Lizzo definitely is.
that's
I mean, it's her people. She introduced it to me, so
here we go.
she about to start dancing in here. She ready to cut up.
Before taking that Gucci, put some Lulu on this, but that Lululemon fucking stuff, we getting money fresh to death. Never looking money, hoe. Damn, old bitch, I'm turned now.
Grab again, red.
I'm like Bunny B, cause the nigga tried to man shake that ass.
Well, whammy. Whammy.
Got up on YouTube.
Whammy.
Okay, what's up? Oh yeah, you rogue. You don't want some more. Then hit the dough, ho. I might just put it. How about in it?
You can know every part.
Oh, y'all do?
Whammy.
What is doing?
Well, whammy. I don't know.
Hey, it did say Lizzo, didn't it?
It did say Lizzo.
That's
Oh, there
you.
she go.
Yeah, there she go.
I've been fat, I've been skinny, bitches.
Oh,
I've been fat and I've been skinny, but you still ain't fucking with me. Boo boo. Now all my girls are pass your man around. My mama. Well, whammy.
Cause you don't feel me. Okay, what's up?
Well, whammy.
so what is this called? Wham? What
Yes.
Whammy.
Well, whammy.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm sounding like an old man. It's just
Yeah,
but I will say this.
It's catchy.
I like it. It's
It is.
catchy.
Watch people walk around saying well, whammy.
I hope to hell that.
They do.
I mean,
All right, so-
Glow got us saying ooh, so
no,
you know.
Glow got you saying ooh. I don't go around saying ooh all the damn time. That's
You got it perfect though.
Yeah, right. Because he been practicing.
No, I haven't practiced.
I listen to her. No, I listen to you. No, I listen to you. Because the first couple times you did it, I thought it was a lawnmower starting. Ooh. That is pretty good.
But speaking of Glow, did you see Glow and Glossop is beefing?
They not the same people?
No. Glorilla and Glossop.
That was a joke. I know who Glorilla is.
You know who Glossop is?
No.
Yeah, I will say. I wouldn't say that. She's not as known.
A lot of people don't know who she is, but she mad.
She beefing with one of the biggest.
They've been friends since the Sandbox, right? But Keisha Cole, they was trying to get Keisha Cole to do a clearance. Her label was trying to get Keisha Cole to do the clearance of the song Love for them to use a soundbite from it. Well, she ended up giving it to Glorilla. But Glossop is mad because, what's his name? Huncho, yeah. So Huncho is Glossop baby daddy, but he was with Keisha Cole at the time that he was messing with her. So she was taking digs at Keisha on the internet, of course. And so Keisha ain't fucking with her. But then Glorilla took a picture with Keisha Cole. So she just feel like you is mingling with my ops.
Yeah, you
and we supposed to be friends.
Y'all young people.
I mean, my thing is, for real, it's a business deal. You know what I'm saying? So, and Love was a huge song.
You know what? I don't think that was,
I didn't mean by that. I'm just saying, not everybody that's not, listen, not agreeing with ops. That's what I mean.
But she was messing with her man.
No, I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm just saying not everybody.
I mean, Keisha probably is her op at this point, but you antagonized this girl on the internet and then wanted the clearance for the song.
Yeah.
She gave it to your best friend, which I feel like that was messy.
Yeah, she did.
That was messy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the song is a smash hit too. So.
You know we in war, right?
In war with who?
Yeah. Like you talk about,
like the United States.
Yeah.
Right,
I mean, we was in war since that nigga stepped in the office.
All the shit that's going on in the world, we worried about Keisha. And where's Love? I love that Keisha song. I'm gonna play that Love song anyway.
And then you got to play the Glorilla version of it too.
To me, she had no business messing with no Huncho. That girl is too old.
What the fuck is a Huncho?
He's a rapper, but he's young. He's young, so it just doesn't make sense to me. Like she's older. Like what is that young boy gonna do for you?
They had their foot on Keisha's neck for that shit too. They had their foot on her neck. They was just like, why is you messing with him?
Yeah, that's a child dog on there.
And they broke up because she realized he was cheating on her.
Wow, so surprising.
Right.
It's not.
Not at all.
It's not a depression at all, because what it is it's what the world is going through right now. Everybody's picking them battles. I see there's one that's got video of Cardi having sex with somebody.
Oh.
They always come in. Is she a known female rapper?
I
don't know. This is like half of that keep coming for Cardi.
She do stuff
it might
people,
be.
So she ain't having that.
It's this little girl that keep coming for her because she tried to come for her through Offset and the people that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Is she a friend of Offset?
Something like that, but she was trying to say that Cardi was cheating on Offset in their house. Type shit. I'm saying, yeah, and that a couple of months ago, and Cardi got on live and went the fuck off. Like, first of all, don't play with, you know what I'm saying, my marriage, and you know what I'm saying, even though they're getting divorced, like, don't play with my relationship like that.
Especially when it ain't true.
And she was like, it would be easily proven that ain't true because she has security 24/7 for her and the kids, and Offset is the one that hired them. So she was like, if I was to do any fucking thing, them niggas snitching on me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Which for him to have security on her ass, but he don't got security on his dick is a whole complex for me. I don't understand. You know?
I don't understand.
What you mean?
I mean, you got kids together. Why are they?
Now they baby mama, baby daddy, they not married.
And to me, it's one thing to beef like in your personal life, but to bring that to the internet for everybody to have a
right.
But I mean, in Cardi's defense, she could be talking regular and Offset get on the internet and go the fuck in.
Yeah.
Like she talking to him or something. She don't gotta mention nothing. She don't gotta mention nothing about him, and he just comes and starts talking shit because he fucked up. He fumbled the bag. So now you mad because you fucked up.
She gonna have another. I hope she get another album because that last album where they was getting into it. Ooh, Cardi did her thing.
Oh, she got a song called Outside too that just dropped.
I know that's right.
Yeah. But right now we're gonna play Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
This is Love.
Absolutely.
This is the all new afternoon drive.
Come on, Keisha.
There's no love show. There's no love show. We need some love.
Yeah, we do.
Keisha Cole, sing to him, girl. What's
Like
the name of the other song?
It's called Typa. TYPA by Glorilla. I don't know. I just want to let you know I did add these songs to the afternoon drive list. I'm just gonna say that.
Show girl, what a difference.
I think you told Keisha to sing.
Oh. It's not Keisha.
I think we said
only because I didn't want, y'all to. I won't know no evil shit like your sister was. I just didn't want people to think Keisha was in the room. That's all.
I mean.
Oh, that part just eats so bad. How'd she do that?
My son take over. But I knew once we Did you hit it? Did you hit it? I know you ain't watching Reality Check-In, right?
No.
I know you don't be watching it, but look. Why the fuck this fool gets on there and say that when she put on her silk pajama, her silk, what is it, dress? Dress, it's a pajama dress. That she feel like she look like a middle-aged woman.
Yeah.
Man, Rashay, like, well, how old is a middle-aged woman? Late 30s, early 40s. Bitch, what? And how you look down?
So,
who's all right?
Middle-aged.
She thought we was offended by that part. We was trying to figure out how the fuck you think
you're seasoned.
We was trying to figure out how the fuck you think you look.
When I do that silk pajama dress, and then I'll do the roll.
Like a teddy.
Oh, it ain't really like.
It's just like.
Old people, yes, old people.
No, it ain't no damn old people.
You don't think so?
No, it's not. It's lace.
It's not even fit to me. It's just like it's float.
Because you're a child. Wearing adult clothing. How the fuck child like pizza?
because
anything she put on gonna make her look like she almost 40. Anything.
I just felt older, and I just felt so much.
Bro, when I tell you we was fucking weak, that's
like I didn't have on my silk dress with the kids in the back with my coffee, drinking my coffee, watching the kids. Don't run up in my yo.
No. So what you do the robe like this?
When I do the robe like this, yeah,
that really make her look older.
With the slippers on,
bitch, no.
With my slippers on, yeah. Got it out the mud, bitch. Okay. Oh, strong ass nigga. Taking that cake.
You know what? is you doing?
She's going to get her.
Okay.
Now your man might be 38 or 40. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. That was Typer, Glorilla. No, I done forgot it already. What is it? What the fuck? Wait a minute. There we go. Shout out to Glorilla. You know what? I really fuck with Glorilla.
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, I don't like the music of these days because she's not too over, out of the.
She ain't no sexy red.
She's not. And for some reason, I just like her. I like her.
She got her own lane.
Yeah, I like her personality. I still don't think she should have won that award for gospel, but I like her personality.
Because she on the track with Kirk.
Yeah, but something about her is just I just like her personality.
She is.
So
she is.
I like if she's delusional.
Why do you think she's delusional?
She always be.
I mean,
she just is delusional.
I mean, you should be able to relate.
No, I like her.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's why I like her. Yeah, okay. She just is delusional as me.
Okay.
You don't learn.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yes, you do.
Yep. Okay. I'm like, watch out, honey. She coming too.
Really?
Yeah. Once or twice.
Yeah. Don't do.
And she be thinking she got taller.
Right, and all of that.
So.
Wow, thank you.
Stop fucking lying.
You do that? Why?
Just go with it.
No, why can't she know?
You know, have I ever lied to you?
But you know about me.
You heard me. She said she want me to start lying.
But it's like it's really about support. That's what it's really about.
You want me to support the bullshit?
That's not bullshit.
It's bullshit to you.
Bullshit if you're not taller.
But maybe she feels.
That's like you put on an outfit and be like, damn, I look good. And you look a hot ass fucking mess. What I'm gonna be the first in line to tell you.
It's crazy. It's
I'm gonna be the first in line to tell you, no, sis, go back. You know what I'm saying?
Just go with it. Roll with the punches.
If anything out of line, like her edges was flying, she had wings. The other day I told her straight up.
She did. Yeah.
But the right way though.
When she cute, I'll be like, you look cute.
Yeah.
Are you killing this, sis? You know what I'm saying? But when she is not murdering anything, then I let her go.
Wow.
I'm not.
I mean, I understand. I mean, you're not gonna get claimed.
Yeah.
But you know,
get clown though. We be tripping off her.
What if I say she?
I mess around and go tell somebody else. Somebody told me that I look tall.
Oh, but that should go both ways, right? So when I realized that I was 5 feet tall, none of these motherfuckers accepted it. This is my medical files and everything.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it should go both ways.
It go both ways. Because this way.
So no matter how tall she is.
So if see how.
Okay, I see the vision. See the vision. I'm going to take that.
Do you see the vision?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can we do this real quick?
I can't see it because she's too short. What time is it? What you dropping, bro? She dropped all her followers in her lap.
All right. All right, y'all. Welcome to Tea Time with your girl Tito. Hey.
Hey.
Period. Come on, Unison. So, all right, let's get into our first topic today. The girls are fighting, and not just girls, they are friends, honey. So, B Simone and her best friend have a sit down and talk about their friendship. Her friend states that the outside world thinks just because she is friends with a celebrity that she, got it all together. She got the money, like B Simone and all of that. And she's like, boo, that is not the case. She said at one point she didn't have a job, living with her parents, being a single mother on food stamps, getting her car repossessed. All that happened to her in the past year. It was hard for her not to have resentment against B Simone because she was watching her do stuff for other people. Like she giving other people lump sums of money, and your own best friend, you haven't, try to reach out and help her with anything in any type of way. She doesn't expect her friends to help her because it is her own journey, but it's a little difficult to help somebody else, but you're not helping your own friend. So my opinion on that, maybe first of all, I would like to say everybody's friendships are different.
Right.
So maybe they don't have that friendship where, all right, boom, I'll reach out to you, like, hey, I need a favor, this, that, and the third, and then you'll give me whatever I need, stuff like that. So maybe they don't have that type of friendship, but I'm gonna speak on my friendship for a second.
Shit, you got a sister to want to admit that you grew an inch overnight.
What the fuck that got to do with making sure she don't fall flat on her face in life? That's two different things.
Okay.
So, like, for my friend, like, even now, she's popping, she's doing her thing. Each other, we give each other things. So if it's one week that she having a bad week, I might send her a little money. Hey, go get you something to eat. Same with me, if you know what I'm saying, vice versa, whatever. So I mean, maybe they're not that type of friends, but for you to sit back and watch your friend go through the worst thing in life, and you have the means to help, and you're helping everybody else.
So you think,
but your own person in your circle, you're not helping.
So you think be small wrong?
Yes.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm gonna tell you why though. Go ahead, finish your opinion.
I mean, but like I said, like they have their own friendship. Maybe that's not their friendship. And also, if you felt some type of way, I will say on a friend's part, if you felt some type of way, you should have spoken up when you were feeling that way, not until y'all sat down and had a conversation on the podcast. Now that I do agree, but me, I just can't sit back and watch my friend struggle. I just can't. It ain't in me. And maybe it's in other people, and that's cool. If that's your thing, you know what I'm saying? I just can't sit back and be like, oh, my friend's struggling, but you know what? Fuck her. Let me go help woo 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 that I barely even know. Like, that's just me.
You want to go?
I mean, I've been watching this shit unfold, and it's irritating me.
Right, so let me. I understand. And you just
She lost her place of living. She had to move back home with her parents. She lost her car and everything, her job, her car, everything.
so it's oh.
Let me know when I can jump in here.
Okay.
Yeah, coach.
I understand you close to somebody.
I mean, your debt is my debt.
Yeah, but doesn't mean it's I understand, but there's limits to this shit. Go.
Okay, so the reason why I don't understand is because she didn't tell B. Simone she needed the help. Unlike the strangers who is asking for help. Yeah. She didn't ask her friend for help. You a whole grown ass woman. It's not my responsibility to come to you and just gift you money because I see the situation you're going through. If you didn't tell her, how do you expect for her to just offer up the money to bail you out? In a situation where the best friend says she built that shit herself. The situation she was in was because of her and her decisions. Why should I be your bailout and your fall guy? And how do you know that prior to this particular situation that she had never bailed her out before?
Right.
That's true. You know what I'm saying? So, and then what I also saw was B. Simone talking about how she had to cut back on going to like Bloomingdale's and things like that. And she had to start shopping in like H&M because of her financial situation. You know what I'm saying? And when you get in these positions and you start making this money and people see where you at, everybody got their fucking hand up. Yeah, so how do you know that B. Simone won't going through her own storm inside of the storm that her best friend was going through? Now, granted, the internet eating her up because her response was like, okay.
No, her response is, all she said was, Jesus. That's all she said.
Right. Her response was like, okay. But also, she's a public figure. So her response was calculated. Because, bitch, I could have ate you up on this mic. She could have gave her a whole fucking read, but take your little 2 minutes.
If you watch B. Simone, if she does not agree with something, that's all she says every time.
Exactly. She ain't messy with it.
Yeah, she not.
She not messy with it. But when the camera cut out, I'll be like, bitch, what the fuck was that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did you do it like that? And like, if I knew that that's where you was gonna go with it, then you know what I'm saying? We could have did something else.
Yeah.
You ain't never really heard about her being in it. It's like lately for the past couple of months, they trying to push her into the headlines in a negative aspect, and I don't understand why.
She was in the headlines for a minute, and then she reeled back and she started, doing her own thing, and now she's there.
Yeah, because she started out the podcast with was that the best friend that was on the podcast with her originally?
No,
I don't think so. I think it was like one of them Wildin' Out people that she did.
No, it won't a Wildin' Out girl either. It was actually a different friend, and I think they broke up because of spiritual.
Yeah, they went their separate ways, and then she started doing the show by herself. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like constantly they trying to push her into like this negative lane as far as publicity goes. You know what I'm saying? Let that girl alone. Shit. Release
so let's do this. We're gonna do put a song break between the next comment, and we'll be right back. This is the Only Afternoon Drive.
All right.
Hello.
What was he doing?
I don't know.
He had a paper in his hand.
Yeah. Sir. Did he leave?
Want me to see if he out there?
Yeah, run out there and see if he's out there. He might have left. He had a social player logo with him.
Gee, what the fuck is this?
Mariah Carey new song.
She can keep this. She can keep that shit to herself.
I don't know. Why you got a problem with Mariah?
I have a problem with Mariah Carey. I'm just not feeling this song.
My bad.
No, you good.
Cutting you.
I don't know who that was too. You are.
Mariah Carey.
No, I was talking about the man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the shit on me. I ain't gonna lie.
Period.
Too much.
I tried.
That's all right. I'm gonna pull it up. Put it on the screen now.
It's on my page.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't even be running my page, so I don't know. It's probably on there somewhere, maybe. You might be better off looking at Raw Tyler page. I don't post shit. Way to go, reality check in all over the place.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We are back. All right, so we can finish off with the tea time with Tito. So let's finish it.
All right, so a lot of artists just been getting in a lot of trouble lately, and I'm trying to figure out as to why. So Fat Joe is in some legal trouble here. He is being sued for $20 million by his former hype man, who claims he personally witnessed the rapper have sexual relations with children. He paid for a 15-year-old BBL. She was out of state. She lived out of the states, and he brought her here because he said, her body is just not fully developed, and it needs to be fully developed, I guess, for him or whatever. So he want to go pay for that BBL.
Fat Joe, lean back.
Right, lean back. You see what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. Is she? Who?
Mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't get that. I definitely don't get that.
Yeah,
how did the whole surgery?
And then on top of that, you left the state that you was in.
Right.
How you do that without your folks knowing? Yeah, so
I can't with people.
Also, he was getting the hype man to try to do sexual acts with children as well. He said if he didn't do it, he was going to fire him. So he didn't say if he was doing the sexual acts or not. He didn't say if, and I feel like he was. Whatever. Rumors say Rock Nation was a part of this and helped him cover up things that he was doing. Yeah,
they're just trying to investigate Jay-Z.
I don't know who they trying to.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, man.
I don't know, but
they're trying to bring out all the top celebrities. You can see that.
Yeah, the top one, and it's like people that I never expected. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect no Fat Joe. No,
I think 20 million is like the number that everybody going for when they're suing people these days. I don't know why the fuck that is so, but because nasal congestion. She going for 20 million too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that must be the number. But,
they say she got Bravo nervous too. The network.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
I call her Science Infection. Her name Britt Edie.
But they said that Fat Joe was trying to get the hype man to do sexual acts with children like 4,000 times. So you counted
4,000?
Yeah, so, literally.
Question.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Who's suing him for the 20 million?
The hype man.
The hype man.
So where's the fucking 15-year-old girl's parents?
I don't know.
Right.
It's okay. It's a lot of kids.
No.
You ain't did shit. So
that's why I feel like he did something with some of them people. He said that he was trying to get Fat Joe was trying to get him to sleep with younger kids. I feel like he did.
You feel like he did sleep with the younger kids?
Yeah, I think the hype man
that's why he's suing him for 20 million.
I don't. The whole situation is crazy to me, but I feel like he did do it.
I never wrapped my mind around it.
Maybe not Fat. I don't know. The hype man.
You showing Fat Joe because he was trying to get you sleep.
Like, what are you doing it for? Emotional distress? Like, what are you suing him for? Yeah, I wasn't sure yesterday. It was a couple charges though. It wasn't just one. So.
Is peer pressure a charge?
No.
Peer pressure.
You did at the end of the day.
You what?
Whether he tried to get you to sleep with someone or not, you did the act. He didn't run up to your head and make you do it.
Well, they do have where you're under emotional distress. They do.
That's what they're trying to get witches off of. So yeah, it is possible.
You talking about
Cassie?
Cassidy.
Case.
K girl.
Yeah, Diddy girl. They're trying to say she was under some sort of emotional distress. That's why she. But how would you?
I'm not understanding because I can understand if you said the 15-year-old girl's parents was suing him for $20 million. No. That is widely just understandable. You know what I'm saying? Or one of the kids was suing him. Period. But you saying the hype man that alleged said he didn't do anything, but he was
But he's
asked
suing.
to do it.
That's
So,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
I-
Like,
it's
So,
like-
okay.
You were that scared to get fired, boo, fire me. I'm not ready to be around this. I'm not ready to be around this. With a whole bunch of little girls walking in and out your door. I'm not going to
And
be
how
around
many years did you go through that shit before you decided,
that.
hey,
Say
I'm
something.
assuming?
Yeah.
All right, so here's my question.
I mean,
then.
I don't want to victim shame or anything like
Yeah,
that.
me
You know what I'm
neither.
saying? But it's some of these shits just be crazy, and it be like outlandish to the point you be like, okay, what was he doing to you to really make you have to stay in that situation?
Mm-hmm.
So do we believe this?
I don't believe that I believe that that's just bullshit. And being that he doing it civilly, you know, people get off with them civil cases.
I'm not going to say
Right,
he didn't do
easy.
anything. I'm not going to say Fat Joe didn't do anything. But I will not say that the hype man is innocent either.
So,
The
but I
question
guess,
is you're gonna pay him to shut the fuck up at that point.
Oh, and I'm waiting
but
for that.
that doesn't shut somebody up. Well, my question, I don't
A trend.
know.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know.
Thing going on though. It's not something.
Yeah, it's-
Coming from everybody else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even say that you don't believe the stuff in Diddy case because niggas get real offended. I just be so confused because I be conflicted because my thing be, how the fuck do we know?
Well, I won't there.
Happened 35 years ago.
I won't there.
Y'all let
I
this
won't
nigga
lie.
do this shit for
Don't have to
35
have-
years. Now you want to say something. I'm confused about what evidence you can present that's going to lawfully just lock him the fuck up.
One of the members in the band, dude, he said that, and coming up, he like, so I don't know.
I mean, I want to know what the statute of limitations is on these crimes.
It's not. I don't think there really is on child essays. I don't think
But
the
that ain't-
statute on.
Okay, so what about trafficking and all of that?
There might be limitations on trafficking. And
It depends on the state. Right.
Yeah.
And it depends on the state too.
Yeah, it also depends on the state.
You know.
And it depends on how bad.
I mean, cause like so far, like what my whole point when the whole Diddy trial started, you know what I'm saying, and you saw everything that was coming out, none of that shit gave me he's holding a gun to your head.
None of it.
You're at home and I'm at home and we're texting each other.
Yeah, how did that?
It's not an infrared dot on your head telling you to send this text message. You know what I'm saying? Like the responses didn't seem forced, you know. And if unless he just was really fucking good at scaring the motherfucker through letters.
This
on
nigga
a digital
dancing the
device.
shiny suit. He can't be so good.
And he offbeat doing that shit.
Hey,
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
not that big.
He offbeat doing that shit.
I know the most
that
recent, the most.
To kill Diddy?
The person on the phone said. And they got a recording of Cassie on the phone threat.
Yeah, his defense has filed multiple motions for mistrial.
Yeah.
And I've seen some podcasters that is just like Diddy ain't going to jail for this.
I don't think he's going.
Like
not on what they got him so far. I don't think this.
And then y'all, and then you can't try him again for the same shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you fumble this fucking bag,
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. This is just insane, bro. And then they just keep coming after these people, which I'm not saying that they're not wrong. Don't get me right. I'm not saying that he didn't do anything.
Yeah, because if he did, he should be held accountable now.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
But you know, like with Bill Cosby, like he really was innocent, and he went to jail, and they told him they would have lessened his sentence if he would have went to treatment for being an R person, and he refused to say the shit. He didn't say it the whole entire time that he was locked up, and he got released is not ever admitting to that. Hey.
All right.
Hey Tito,
Right,
I
so
guess you're
that's-
taller than you, bro.
Oh, baby, everybody taller than me.
That was not called.
Christ.
It was funny though, because you laughing too, nigga.
No, I'm not laughing.
Thank you.
This is a
Thank
face
you.
to discuss. I'm sick of
Thank you.
these tall jokes.
Hello. Like she tall or something.
Yeah.
That's why I get confused.
You just think she tall because
Oh, God, that plastic outfit.
look like a Barbie
Her
doll.
bottoms ain't plastic.
It's the heels.
And it's the heels. You can't see it.
Standing up. She's standing up already. She already standing up.
Trying to be funny.
She said, "Oh shit!" Look, I got her.
We'll be right back with all new afternoon guests in the building. We're bringing.
Hilarious. That was funny.
How you doing?
Good.
You need to hit me up and tell me you're on the way. That's how I knew.
Thank you. You ain't milk.
I'm G, by the way. How you doing? This is.
Yeah, I just could not.
Because she's short. Remember, we just.
What they gotta do with that?
I don't know. I just.
It's not Tito. It's Go That Short.
Yeah, it's
Short.
called that short.
I saw on. Hers is Go Dot Shorty. Okay.
Is there a mic in front of her?
Yes.
All right, cool.
And earphones.
All right, cool.
And holder. We did that.
All right. Okay, y'all.
Yeah,
I was definitely on it.
All right, so what we can do when we come back, we go get our birthday shout outs in, and then we go introduce you, talk to you. I got 3 tracks that you sent. Was it 3? Yeah, 3 tracks. And then I got an instrumental for I Can't Lie.
Yeah. Oh, I got a lot of birthdays because we're running them jumps backwards.
All right, cool.
All the way to the 17th. Yeah. He said I take all forms of payment.
Say what?
I said he said he take all forms of payment. Don't get it twisted.
Are you tired of spending weekends
Well,
paying
say goodbye
with my Kentucky because A1 cleaning service is here to save the day. Picture this, a spotless home with A1 cleaning service. Our team of dedicated everyone tailored to deep cleaning.
Yeah, I don't know who that man was.
Nice. They just scared of shower because you started. Like, I know you fucking lying. You got me sitting with my back to the fucking door too. Hold on, let me get wet. So I get to hear. Yeah.
What's going on here?
You know, get a little, do a little quick little look. I've been whoops about it. Trying to.
I'm about to put
Counting the delay.
you. Yeah,
Very specific. 40-second delay.
it is about a 40 second.
Anthony said that she thinks that sounds like a lie. I think so. That Fat Joe situation. Yeah. I mean, I feel you. I kind of feel the same way. It just feel like a bunch of bullshit. Big shit going on, huh? My girl. You can put on earphones if you want to hear what we hear.
Which ones? Let's see.
Both
two.
unplugged up.
Okay.
Whichever one you want.
Who was that RPS?
For who?
My wife's a school teacher. My wife was a school teacher.
Okay now.
Yes, that's what it was.
I couldn't do no.
All right,
I'd go crazy.
coming back. Uh-oh. My
Computer.
screen. All right. Don't nobody move no more. Hold on.
Put this back in right here.
Yeah.
Got it. It didn't come back on.
Move
Though,
this
G.
over so it don't.
There you go.
All right, y'all. We are back. Time for these birthdays.
Vision for a little second.
Yeah. All right, birthday shout outs for today, June 23rd, 2025. I'm be I really didn't because I'm looking at them as I go.
And we're gonna
And
sit
then-
up here and
Yeah, and then I got
know none of the fucking people that anyway.
So far, ain't a single damn person on here I know. So if y'all see somebody y'all know, shout them out. We done went through.
Oh, Aaron the plumber.
I don't know who the fuck Aaron the plumber.
Oh my god, he's fucking diabolical, G, for real. We gotta tell you about him. We can tell you about him.
All right.
Bruh, he be really catching me with that shit.
Yeah, well, the only reason I didn't catch you as quick is because I was on another screen.
Yeah,
All right, so happy birthday to Aaron the plumber, 31 years old. Goddamn. Thelma Blair, 53. I mean, there's no one real.
Aaliyah J, 31.
Who was Aaliyah J?
She a YouTuber.
Oh, well, I can read that.
She knows who she is.
Oh, okay. All right. There is nobody. Birthday. Eddie Morrison's 57. Frances Dorman, she's 68. I'm doing these old people that I know. Okay, Randy Jackson, former host of American Idol. Today is his 69th birthday. And that's about it. I hope you got some birthdays.
Well, I got some shit because we weren't here last week, so I'm gonna make sure everybody get their love because you know June is my month anyway. So.
Well, okay.
So we're gonna take it all the way back to June 17th. Want to say happy birthday to Ron Massenberg, Kareem Remo, Fareed, Juno Turner, EJ Beats Stoops.
Per year.
And then we go skip on over and keep on going. So Zion Ferber, Shantae Walker, Courtney Tunstall, Amari Armstead, and Shannon Johnsonville. Then we go keep on going. Rashad Langhorn, Vontae Jones, Sierra Allure, Ariam Andre, and Tisha Richards. Yeah, that's it.
Is that it? You make it seem like you had a whole shitload.
That was I'm going on like 2 pages.
Yeah, that was a nice little, you know.
Okay.
All right. We got a guest in the building. Before we introduce our guest, I want to make sure that be fair. Does our guest the incredible Bigg, Big Jazz, you got any birthday shout outs you want to give? And that is a no. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. Let me make sure y'all can see her. So I got to make sure I put her in the on the streaming.
Do better.
Yeah. So make sure everybody see her. Because I teased her when she first came in.
You clicking that nose?
Yeah, I see you.
All right.
I teased her when she first came in because I said she had on a plastic top.
It is.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is.
I got on clearance.
Yeah. You got on what?
Clearance.
Clearance. Oh, okay.
I know
so
that's
she
right.
birthday
Right?
motherfucker too. Okay.
Ain't wrong with that.
Okay.
Ain't wrong with that.
In the building, y'all, we have you from Richmond?
Yeah, I'm from
Okay. I always say RVA artists, but I don't ask first if they from Richmond. RVA artist, Big Jazz in the building, y'all.
Yeah, yo. What's going on?
What is going on? How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
We are doing just great. We are very happy that you came in to see us today. Special shout out to Unique Hustle Hard for
yes.
Let me give her some applause.
Yeah, shout out to my girl.
Special shout out for Unique for doing this introduction.
Yes.
For us, and you are part of the event that's going on Friday. Damn,
sure.
this Friday.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
We're in there. We're in there like swimwear. I'm
4 more days.
In there like swimwear.
in there
Okay.
like swimwear, for sure.
That's right, 1990s, but that's cool. It's
sure.
good. So tell us about yourself, Bigg Jazz.
You ain't got to keep saying it like that.
No, I do, because
everybody does it like that.
Look, y'all didn't see that. I printed, I did her flyer, right? And I spelled it out. I spelled the 2 G's in the flyer, but autocorrect said
Took it
off, and then I sent it to Unique.
So
and Unique
you think
she
that
gonna say
she's
something?
Yeah, she corrected me.
Yeah, she's there. She know I'm gonna say
keep
something.
stressing them 2 G's supposed to help you?
Do you notice how I do Soup Bowl Network when I first started doing that? Because I used to say Soul Bowl Network. I don't want people to think that I'm taking away from their shine. So I want to make sure they all know how
it just sounds extra as fuck.
I mean, but I am extra as fuck.
Yeah.
I understand. Oh, I'm sorry. We forgot we had a guest. All right, Bigg Jazz, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there.
Tell me about yourself.
So I mean, I started rapping 2021. I am 27. But I started rapping back in 2021. I actually orchestrated a book of poems. The person messed up my name, so I got a little discouraged, and I never went back and republished it. But that's kind of what sparked my interest in rapping.
Wait, sorry, stop.
Go ahead.
So you
Somebody
wrote a book.
spelled your name.
Yes, it was just.
Why would that discourage you?
Because it was the money that was paid, the money that went into it. It just was I'm well, maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now. It really discouraged me. I'm telling you.
So
it
did you have...
It was a family member too. So I think it was a little bit deeper than them not even going back, and they never fixed it.
You started off as a spoken word artist?
Yeah, I wasn't doing it not no shows or anything like that. But that's I started writing in 10th grade. I think that's when I really, really started doing poetry. I was introduced to slam poetry, and that's I kind of do, that's my style. I don't really do the Edgar Allan Poe style or anything like that. I'm more of a slam poetry artist because it allows you to kind of express yourself. And I'm kind of already like that in general when I perform in general. And so, yeah.
So for the people that's listening that don't know what slam poetry is, like me, explain to everybody what slam poetry is.
Said like me.
So it's kind of I don't know if you go in.
No, I don't.
You'll kind of the Writer's Den. They kind of have some slam poet artists, a few of them, but you're a little bit more expressive. You're telling a story. Your emotions are kind of a little bit more in depth than you just kind of going up there and
it's like a freestyle battle.
You're
energy.
It's the biggest part of it is the emotion and energy you put behind it to tell that story. And I think a big part of it is the way you write it too. It's kind of like something where. Yeah, with poetry, your wordplay is something, but it's it's a way, it's storytelling, in my opinion. And it comes with that, that emotion, that aggression, or whatever emotion you want people to kind of feel when you're doing that poem is exactly what you kind of have to exude when you're moving around, when you're actually reciting it in a sense. And so, like I said, I kind of was introduced to that in 10th grade. And from there, I was I think I like poetry now. Because originally I thought it was too hard to dissect because of, like I said, the Edgar Allan Poe style poems. We were kind of taught to break down in school. And so, nobody want to do all that. And so, yeah, it's kind of how I got into rapping. I went to the studio. I wrote freestyles or wrote some things, so a few different beats. And I'm I went into the studio and that was it. From there, I just kind of watched myself kind of grow and develop. From there, found my sound, found what I like. I just kind of do what I want. I have fun. I feel it's your music, so do what you want to do and see if people like it. I don't really say I have a sound or anything specific. If I hear a beat and I hear myself on it, I gonna come off. I feel like I need to come off on it, and that'll be that. So,
as I'm not until recently, I'm not a big into poetry, but I always have felt that some of the best hip hop artists stem from poetry. And then some of the better poets that I do know, I think they would probably make good hip hop artists. Do you think that's kind of was your stepping stone with this?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely was, because I had a lot of people kind of listening to how I would kind of put my poems together and the emotion that I would have behind them. And they were like, Jasmine, you probably could rap. You probably could go in the studio. So it was really kind of the people and the support I had around me that really pushed me. But I definitely will say yes. The poetry was definitely something that kind of prepped me for where I am for sure with rapping today, for sure.
I was waiting on you. I thought you was going to say something.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was listening.
But I mean, because you are a poet, I thought you had some poetry Because we've been always trying to get you thinking you.
Because they say the same thing about me.
Yeah.
I should rap.
Yeah, I just feel like it's not as easy when you first come into it as it may seem. Just because you can write poetry doesn't necessarily mean you know how to flow on a beat.
Right.
So I really had to find like my flow, not my sound, but in a sense, like my voice. How I know I'm going to come off. Like, okay, I rap a little bit faster, so you know what I'm saying. It took me some time. In my opinion, people always say I never sounded that bad, but when I go back and I listen to some of the stuff from when I first started, I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
What was I saying, and why were people supporting it? But I think, like I said, the more you continue to do anything, the better you're going to get. So it definitely takes some time, unless you're just one of those people that are just a natural at it. And I was not. Like, in my opinion, it took some time. I sounded crazy. The first couple freestyles, they sounded crazy in my opinion when I go back and listen now.
I will say this.
I think with poetry, you create your own beat.
Yeah.
So that's the catch with transferring it over to rap, where you have a beat that you're depending on. You got to go in the pocket. You got to, you know what I'm saying, have everything on tempo. You know what I'm saying, everything versus it being whatever's in your mind. That, like, I got a poem to talk about. You listening to the beat. You listening to my voice. My voice is the beat.
Yeah,
you know
that makes sense. So you can you have more leeway with poetry than you do with rapping, because you don't have that beat behind it. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I agree with that.
I am, in listening to you communicate, and this will sound so white, but you talk very well.
Yes, everybody says that. I am definitely your call center girly.
Yeah, and this is interesting for me. Because and please, if you've been a guest here in the past, I'm not saying every guest coming here is with the yang and yang shit, but you speak very eloquently. Y'all like that word, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
You speak very eloquently.
He's showing off today. Pulling the words off.
And it's, to me, it's a way. It shows. It's something you don't normally get out of today's rappers. I will say once I got the hit from Unique, I started listening to some of your music. Started checking out some of your videos. Yeah, we might talk about that later. But I started checking out some of your videos and stuff like that. And you have a unique style that it's not as raunchy as some of the.
She's not no sexy. She's not no sexy red.
No, she's not a sexy red.
You know, she's the top raunchiest rapper.
Yeah. No, she is not.
Open.
I don't think she's the top raunchiest.
You think somebody more?
I think the Suki chick is way worse than the red.
I think they're about to say. I don't listen to both, but Suki, she gets there, but I feel like Sexy might have her.
Really?
Yeah. Musically, yes.
Yeah, like
no, personality,
Suki is a little bit more ratchet, but
y'all gotta realize I don't listen to either one. I
don't either, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't watch Suki on TV and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like her OnlyFans shit is probably the worst part of her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Sexy Red putting that shit on the track.
Yeah, like I think so too. It's just the way that she's very, very blunt and just she don't try to hide or what she hinting at or anything. It's just like right in your face. You know.
She told America that her booty hole was brown.
So the point that I was trying to make with this is, what do you think about the female rappers? Do you think it's given you all who are out here, and I'm not saying everybody wholesome, but you all who are out here doing your thing, do you think that some of these female rappers these days are giving y'all a bad name?
Yes. I'm not even a female rapper.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it does make it harder. It does make it, people expect that from you.
Right.
So when it comes down to me, if you listen to what I'm saying, I'm always saying something. I say that in the most humble way possible. Everything I say is literally my life. I promise you. My best friend, she's like, I just wish people could see, like, when the process behind your writing, what happens to you to cause you to write. Because I always typically write off of emotion. If I'm feeling like that, like, it just, everything is pretty much what I've been through, what I feel like I'm going to go through. If it's like, we talking about money or a nigga buying me something, or something like that. Or even with that, it's typically, it's my life. And so it gets kind of tricky when I'm like thinking of the hardest way to come off and think of this really catchy hook where it's catchy, but I'm also saying something, but people don't really hear that. Like, they don't, take the time. So I feel like it's a little bit harder. I don't want to say to find my target artist, but I think a lot of people go with what they think is cool, what they think is in. So even if they do like you, like I recognize this from a post that people started sharing. This was a minute ago when I did like a mic drop video, and I know these people heard this song and saw this post before this one person shared it. But I feel like when people get that one person that shares it, that they feel like has that relevance, it's like, okay, now I like it. And then the next person will like it. Then the next person. And then it's like the shares, they started to go up. And I'm like, these people already saw my story. So I'm like, I think a lot of the times a perception is everything. If you look like you got it, people really think you have it. And like I said, like you said, it just kind of make it harder for people to really take the time to listen. Like if I'm coming off and I'm saying a couple words and I'm not just giving your basic one word hook, like people don't necessarily want to keep going into to hear the actual verses and stuff. So yeah, I think that they make it, I don't want to say give us a bad name, but they definitely make it harder. They make it feel like it almost feels like it is just oversaturated in it. So because of what people come off or bring, or what people say is in, it makes it really hard for those who really, have that talent. The people that really think about, saying their performance sets or actually try to do something different. When it comes down to their music,
they give a real art.
Yeah. I'm one of those people. I take everything that I do like really extremely serious. Like I always try to do better than what I did last time, whether it's performance, whether it's an interview, whether it's a music video, anything I do with my music. I'm like, Jasmine, how can you take this and like show them like you stepped it up. You went through some type of development, whether it's by myself or me just getting little hints from other people. Like I take myself through my own artist development. I go back and look at I study my performance videos and stuff. And I don't think a lot of people do that. I sweat when I'm prepping to practice my breath control for my sets. And I don't think people do that, unless they have management behind them or a team. You don't have to have that. I take it as serious as I would as if y'all telling me I'm coming to perform for the BET teacher. I ain't lying. And so I do definitely think it makes it harder to answer your question for sure.
I don't forget what the question was.
Does female rappers out here?
I'm about to say, I'm finna remind you.
Well, they don't do her like that. Goddamn it.
No,
I did go in. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, it's not that you go in. It's just I'm listening to you and I get lost because I'm like,
when we start.
No. I mean, I get lost because you explain everything so fucking well, and I'm like,
he don't mean lost.
Yeah, I don't mean lost.
Into what you're saying.
Right. I get what you're saying.
He's hyper-focused on what you're saying.
I'm
not fucking lost. That was
all word choice. It's okay. I get you now.
You can see why he said you talk so well.
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't talk well at all, and I don't expect.
Don't do that.
They would not know if you didn't bring it up. That's what I'm saying. Because she could have been just like, oh, this nigga, he talked with me. You see us all in here drinking, so he probably figured. Yeah, and she had to. So yeah. So we all. Your performances. Because you're performing again this coming up Friday for the Hustle Hall Stay Home. Do you feel that there's a difference between performing as a spoken word artist and performing as Bigg Jazz? So is Bigg Jazz or Jasmine, is it two different performances?
Now, see, I've never done spoken word live except for the schoolhouse back in 10th grade. But I did. Yeah, I've always, now I put it in the book, but I've never verbally went out in front of a crowd and done spoken word, which I think is kind of crazy because I think I would connect with a lot of people that way. But I have never done spoken word in person, but I do feel like it would be the same energy. Like I'm real big on like, I'm an energy person, and depending on what it is I'm doing, I'm going to try to make you feel that. Like, even if it's some real mellow, or I'm going, they don't get to look at me in my ass and talk about some real stuff. I remember I did a performance at RVA Boombox, and you just get to looking at people. You'll catch people, you interact with your crowd, and you have to find ways to connect. And it won't, to people on the outside looking in, they don't think you did. But me and that person, I'm like, I know I connected because I was at one performance and I started rapping and I was looking at her in her eyes, and I think it was a song about maybe me either going through something or something about kind of learning my worth or something along those lines. But I looked her right in her face, and she just the tears. I was like, oh my gosh.
You connected.
Yeah, you can, like, those people, they feel you. But I feel like it would be the same way if I was to do spoken word, because most of my poems that were spoken word was because I've gone through something. They're typically not uppity, typically about depression or just me going through some real life things, and that's the way I coped with it and got it out. And so yeah,
is that the same thing you do when you write your raps now?
Yep, for sure. That's why I said everything is pretty much my life, because it's a coping mechanism for me. Like the whole process, the creative process behind it is just, I love it. I like going to the studio and having like that process set up with my engineer, and I like knowing that like this song stemmed from like a nigga making me mad. Like I went and wrote a whole song about him, and when he hear, he gonna know it's about him for what I'm saying. Like, and so for me, it's just I feel good when I go in the studio and I listen to it and I'm like, dang, like you possibly you might have a hit on your hands, whether that's 10 years from now or not. But I know that I got it out. I know that this is what's helping me. And I know that even if it is a little bit harder to find my target audience, I know that people do connect with what I say. And so that keeps me going. It's definitely my coping skill. That's why I go so hard with it, because I really do. I have like a strong passion just for art in general. Like I've danced before as well. I've played steel drums, played the tuba. I've done like, okay. I think I've done some paintings that I have out at some.
You think you've done?
I think it was in elementary school. I've always loved art though. I was just talking about that the other day, a painting that they had put in the museum when we were out I was somewhere and I was seeing all these paintings. I'm just like, man, like I really have been into art like since I was younger. I just love all forms of art. Like I don't any genre. I got a little bit of some of everything on my phone. Country. Rock and roll, I don't care what you're talking about. I'm real big on what you're saying. So if you know what I'm saying, have a story or something behind it, I think I'm definitely going to fall in love with whatever you're saying, whether that's on a rock song or country song or gospel song or hip hop trap song. I don't care. If I like the words, I'm finna listen to it.
So would you consider that as far as your music? Have you ever considered doing like a country rap or an R&B song or something like that? Is that something that you might think is in your will if you could do later on down the line?
It's already been done. I just don't promote it.
Okay.
I have a lot of songs, yeah. I have a song where I'm singing. I have a song where I'm like screaming, like a rock song where I'm rapping in between. But the hook is just like me kind of screaming, going in between. And they sound good, but I save stuff like that, I think, for like
when
I
had
you're
trying to find your audience, or you're trying to figure out your audience.
So like if I get a certain performance and they're like, hey, say I'm going downtown to like I think I think I forgot the name of it. It's Dive Sublevel, but it's the mixed crowd. I'm like, oh, okay, for this event, I know what song to pull out, even if it's not released. Hey, let me pull out this song. I know this crowd is going to be there. Nothing against anybody, but these a group of people might be there. Maybe that's the song I'm gonna add. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get them amped up. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely do stuff, in my opinion, now that makes sense for what's going on with my career and then what I'm being asked to do with my career. So if it makes sense to pull out that R&B song, I'm pulling out the R&B song. But if it doesn't make sense for what I have going on, I'm not going to do it, because I'm real big now on trying to make back what I'm putting into it. Because like I said, I put a lot of time and effort and money for sure into what I'm doing. And so I try to be a little bit more strategic with my releases and so forth now, for sure.
Tell me about Fade Away.
That is probably one of like one of the fan favorites for sure. I think it's one of those moments in like my rap career where I found a particular sound. I don't think I have a specific sound, but I definitely found like my voice. And I think that just stemmed from dealing with somebody I was dealing with for my 10 years or so. It was a long time. I've definitely been with the same person for a long time. And I'm just like, you know what? I think I got kind of tired. And so again, everything kind of stems from what I'm going through and my emotions. So I put it into a song. And it just turned out to be, like I said, one of those songs where a lot of people connected with me, especially females. Even if it was a male, like everybody's just like, you're really like talking about something. Like, and I can appreciate moments where those songs get more play than when I might go ahead and be a little bit more raunchier or a little bit more ghetto, or more on the trap side, or talking about or whatever the case may be. Like I like when people kind of gravitate towards when I'm actually talking about something. And that was definitely one of those songs, performance wise. Anytime I perform it, I did it at, actually on Go Live Radio, something similar to this. Before, and that definitely gave me a lot of traction and fans as well when I did that. But like I said, like everything, it stemmed from me kind of going through something, realizing who I am, don't need a man. So I wrote the song, and it's definitely, like I said, one of the top played songs, definitely at top 5. I can't remember, but yeah.
All right, well, let's check this out. This is Big Jazz, Fade Away. It's the all-new Afternoon Drive, y'all.
That man was with you.
Yeah, I'm about to ask you, is somebody here with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the white beater on.
Okay. He didn't know if he could come in.
Oh yeah,
He came in and then he said
That's what
that
y'all was talking about earlier.
No,
I'm sorry.
That was a white
And
dude.
I just heard the door again, but he came in and he sat on the couch. But we was looking at him, and you was just in your zone, and I was
trying
like,
to get your attention.
and I was like, who the fuck is that?
Let me tell
You
you.
want to grab him? You want to grab him?
Tito looked at me. I looked at her. Like, not again. 2 times in one day. That's you took the keys. Got it.
Oh, it's too hot out there.
Like you're a fucking chihuahua.
You could have played this in the booth.
I know it is.
Well, we wouldn't know. We got damn
Yeah.
Duh. She's not like Gangsta Baby. Just not as Gangsta Baby. The girl she told you to play.
Who?
Gangsta Baby. Don't she give you Gangsta Baby vibes? You ever heard of her?
Gangsta Baby.
We had to play one of her songs. Yeah.
I heard you play. I got the same one.
You got the same one.
But you know I can't spell that. I mean, trying to.
Oh yeah. She do got a weird spelling.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was trying to catch your attention while you was talking. He stood behind you,
see.
and I was trying to tell him to come on.
I thought you could see him because you kept looking that way.
I kept trying to find him, but I never at any point found him.
And we sitting here just looking at you like,
and I'm just looking back and forth, like, and I can't see. I'm sorry, I can't even see.
I know.
I'm just gonna look this way.
If he was with you, he was sitting in that damn car. Cause you go out that bitch, he dead.
He wasn't originally. He was somewhere else originally. So I told him come in or text me, but he didn't do either. So, well, he came in, but he didn't text me. I'm like, just let me know so I can bring you the keys.
Yeah. No, he walked in here and stood.
He's still outside.
He in the car now with the keys. I give him the keys.
He didn't want to come in the building.
Yeah. I asked him. He didn't want to. I'm about to say, I guess he won't use the air in the car.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I just want to let you know. Insurance wise, we offer them to come in. Just in case he don't make it. I'm just letting you know.
None of us first aid.
Right.
Yeah, he gonna come out that white beat in a minute. It is hot as hell outside.
Yeah. Should be there though. Hopefully.
Coming back. All right, y'all.
That was Big Jazz Fade Away. We also got a question. A shout out the request lines from Exit Special Prayers to Sergeant Crystal Jackson and all our men and women in the service in these uncertain times.
Send that uncertain. It's certain as fuck. We got an asshole. Let me not do that.
And then Shay Briggs says, hello, everyone.
What's up, Shay? All right. So, yeah. Here's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to carry on the conversation. We have Big Jazz into the building. First of all, let me just say I love your tone of that song. I do not hear a similarity that much. You know what I'm saying? Some people trying to sound like this person, trying to like that. That sounds like the conversation we've had in here.
Right.
So it's genuinely you. Like if someone would told me you didn't write that, I wouldn't believe it because it seemed like it was coming from you.
Right.
And I'm guessing it's a conscious effort based on what you said earlier. But I do appreciate the realness in what you're saying. You're not out here. I mean, like you said, this was based on a situation, right?
Right.
But you didn't go out there, fuck that nigga type. It wasn't on that same type thing. Which you have the right to do that if you want. But I think a lot. We were talking earlier today. A lot of beefs and a lot of quote unquote misunderstandings are going back and forth in this industry. That I just think it's no place for it all the time. You can get your point across, and like you said, whoever wronged you, know that song's about them.
Right.
And you don't.
I know he
felt
that. He was mad one.
Right. You don't need to say, Jimmy, I'm talking about your ass.
Right. Like it's not that deep. You know.
Yeah. And that's why your mama stink. Or something. You didn't have to go that route. And I respect that.
when you sit down and write, because you use so much of your lifestyle, are you worried that you're opening up too much?
Never. Nope. I'm real big on like being transparent, like I'm not one of those people that are gonna I understand attack. So there are certain things that I do gatekeep, but I feel like the things that I put out are things that I've come to terms with already. Like it's like I've already come to the term. I've already come to the terms with a lot of things with me being an artist. Simply because you could literally wake up tomorrow and it'll be completely different for you. Okay. You'll read those comments and those comments will be there. And I've already come to terms with everybody's not gonna like me. They're gonna talk about me. They're gonna say I suck. They're gonna say this. They're gonna say they don't think I deserve it. So when I come to terms with that, and then with some of the things you even experience, even when you're not really that big, it just kind of prepares you for the little naysayers. I pay it nothing. So I'm very transparent. It is what it is. This is my life. I think people need more authenticity because they capitalize, and I don't do that. Like I said, and so I go ahead. You can use it against me as you want to. That's on you, but. Again, I believe in just being transparent, and I think that that's something that we don't have, and so that's something I'm always gonna give. It is what it is. So I said the shirt was on clearance. The wig might have been $20 that day. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to act like right. I'm not gonna try to act like I'm something that I'm not. Like, and if you ask me, I'm always gonna stay true to myself. Like I'm real big on staying true to me. Like that's why I am. It may not be where I would expect to be because I stay true to myself. Like, and it is what it is. If you're with me, you're with me, and if you're not, suck it. No, I'm playing.
I mean, no, you can say that.
For real though, like
what's funny? Like we earlier before you got here, we were having a conversation and we were talking about one of the conversations we were having was this back and forth between like Cardi and Offset, and this is why I asked you the question about when you put so much of yourself into your music, are you concerned that you're opening yourself up to people being in your business more than you really want them to be in your business? Do you find that? Are you ever concerned that if I speak my truth too much, then I'm opening people up to ask me questions. I'm opening people up to worry about who I'm hanging out with or who I'm with, who I'm fucking with, basically, and who I'm not fucking with. Do you worry about that?
No. I'm gonna be Beyonce. They ain't gonna like me. I'm not addressing anything.
First of all, everybody likes Beyonce.
No, that's what I'm saying. She doesn't address anything.
It's a joke.
Oh, I'm about to say they don't. Yeah, I'm just not gonna. If I don't want to address it, I'm just not going to. Which is why I don't understand why people that are bigger now do. I guess sometimes it can get overwhelming, but I'll go and read my comments. I'm cutting my comments off. But I don't want to deal with it. I'm just not. As much as I can hinder what I want, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't have to. I don't feel like I owe anybody anything, especially if you're not a real true fan. I don't feel like I owe you no type of explanation. You're here to get this reaction out of me, and so if people are gonna think what they think, regardless, though, that's the thing. Whether you talk about something good or you not talking about that, or you are, it's like they're still gonna think what they think. So me, because I know that this is a coping skill for me, and I know that somebody's gonna feel they're gonna feel what I'm saying, or I'm gonna touch somebody with what I'm saying, and I know that they are because of what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna hold back because I might get those questions or those speculations and so forth. Especially not when it comes down to no man. Like,
okay,
yeah. I don't even really deal with anyone like that, and probably wouldn't at this point, to where I would care. To be honest,
I mean, I feel you 100%.
But I get what you're saying. Yeah, it could open door, but like I said, I feel like the things that I kind of put in is not too much, so it's like, really, I've already come to terms of what it is I'm talking about. So I'm already kind of prepared for the backlash or the things that people could say about what I'm
you really do seem like you have prepared yourself for success.
Try.
And that is a big deal. I think a lot of issues that we have, a lot of these rappers, and not even just rappers, entertainers in general, they want the success, they want the money, they want the fame, but they don't know what they're going to get with that. They don't know that the minute they get famous, that every person they've ever slept with, or every person they ever fought against is going to pop up somewhere.
Yep. And it starts at the lower level.
Yep.
Even when you just become like your hometown, like a lot of people know
they think you're something. They think you're more than what you might be.
It really start there.
And so that's why I was saying, like, even now, like, people, they come and they troll. I think somebody tried to say, come like, but you think you're all that with your BBL. Where is the BBL in the room with us? Like, I just was like, oh yeah, it's coming. People do that little weird stuff.
So you've already got the BBL jokes already?
Yeah, I don't know where that came from because my butt flat.
I gotta admit, I didn't watch you when you walked in, so don't get mad when you leave and I'm looking. I just,
she said thank you for the
thanks though, like, but it's, I don't know. But Jane just threw me. I'm like, this gotta be somebody like that just does not know me.
Never
at all,
seen me before.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Did you have anybody that like they got like fake pages and like commenting and stuff?
No, yeah, sometimes.
Yeah,
I just block them. It just
I had
so
an
crazy.
idea where the person did it for 6 hours.
And
it was just a random picture.
Yes.
And they did it for 6 hours, and I helped with artist Brandon. So I seen it first before the artist seen it. And I screenshotted like, yo, I'm not deleting enough the page because this is just still your business, you know what I'm saying? But you might want to go check that. And the person was like going in for 6 hours.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, you bored. And
I was just like, get a life. That person ain't responding to you.
Nothing to fucking do. You having a whole conversation by your damn self.
So you can't pay people like that no mind. Like you drive yourself crazy trying to
answer yourself at the same time.
But is that hard to do? I mean, because you are in the entertainment business.
You gotta know that shit.
I mean, is it hard? I mean, I don't know. Like we get like.
I mean, no, because after a while you just kind of know what to expect and you get used to it. So right now, not really. I'm pretty sure I have my days if something was to transpire. Now, would wake up and boom, there it is for me. I feel like I would have my days, but I feel like again, I kind of prepare myself for. I got some stuff they're gonna probably try to throw out there. But me, I'm just all right now. I'm turned into what's her name? You were just talking about. You try to expose me about anything. I would turn right into Sukiyana. I sure did do it. I'd probably do it again. Especially if you finish spin. So it just, I just
a bar.
For real. I definitely have. Like I said, I've come to terms with a lot of stuff. Like especially with the type of lifestyle that unfortunately I've had to live when it come down to just certain things. Like I'm like, yeah, it's gonna come out, Okay. Oh well, like it is what it is. I really am like true to myself. So hey, it is what it is. We're gonna take what come with it when it come, and yeah, hopefully God give me the strength to grace.
There you go. Watch this thing. So, do you feel like it's been worth it?
Yeah, I think. Hey. You try to be that saucy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm good at this. All right, so tell me about worth it. What's the story behind worth it?
So, I'm definitely one of them people where I'm not no gold digger, but I just feel like whatever, like if you want my time, you need to do a little, you got to put in a little effort, a little effort.
Yeah, that's contradictory. Go on, finish.
I don't care. Give me a little effort. Show me a little
something. What do you consider effort?
Show me something.
Like
Text
what?
me and tell me that you had. So somebody tell me, can I bring you flowers? That's where you went wrong. No.
Why are you asking?
Right.
Just bring
the flowers.
Right.
And have the dates and tell me to get in the car and have a dress or something and tell me to get in the car. See how y'all boring.
Yeah, boring. That's kidnapping in some sense.
No, it ain't.
So you know.
No, it ain't. He knew because he knew what he did though. But when people know what they do, it's like you can't. I really am big on not allowing people to treat me any type of way, like how I wouldn't treat them like. And a lot of people that I give a hard time is because they have given me a hard time. So yeah, now when you come around, you gonna have to meet me halfway. Have something going on. I don't want you to have everything, but have something going on. Because if you ain't got nothing going on, why are you trying to talk to me? You should want more for yourself before you want you try to go and do something for somebody else. You try to give somebody else. It don't make sense. How you gonna give what you don't have? You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you come to me, you need to have some type of stability. If you can't take me out on no date, why would you think that, you know what I'm saying, when you come first talk to me, we would just be hanging out at my house or something? That's crazy. Did you see me when you had hit me up?
Come on, speak.
I'm not trying to be funny or cocky, but did you see who you had inbox when you had hit me up?
Scary for me.
She doesn't look like you would not spend a dime before getting some. I'm just really trying to figure it out because I'm not one of them people that's not going to say, I am definitely a first night girly. I don't care. we're grown. But you got to do something. You really got to stand out now because.
Hold on.
Yeah, I sure am.
Okay.
We're not going to, like I said, I don't sugarcoat nothing. Like, people be trying to, if things happen, some people will, I'm telling you, I've come across people that really have come and like when you just see what they do compared to, it's like, wow. Like I remember one guy, I met him, and he had we had already met. He had my address because he had picked me up with my permission after talking to him for a while. But after that, he made sure, this is like the first, I cut him off. I thought it was love bombing. I got scared, y'all. But he started sending food to the house and sending flowers to the house and offering to pay bills and stuff. I said, oh Lord, what I've been missing out on and stuff like that. But when you start to come across people, and then after that, I noticed that I started to attract people like that. So it's like, it's not it's not what you're really asking. It's just like, you got to hold people to a certain standard. When you tell somebody, I have a lot of people that'll come back around because I held them to that standard. Oh, she's not going for that. So when you come back around, this that's what I do. Can I bring you flowers? Oh, you're trying to try something different because you realize that what you was coming with the first time. You have to hold people to that standard and not feel bad about it and learn to be by yourself and cry and be alone and do whatever you do. Take care of yourself because, like, if
Tina
you keep
follow
on,
your ass home because she's
for
staring
real,
at you.
for real. Like, it's like people literally. I mean, it's hard. Like for real, it really is hard because I had to really get to this point. But like, people only do what you allow. Like. People will literally only do what you allow, especially a man. And they had a post where it says men are selfish. And I think women need to be too. Because a man, the minute say for instance, a man will want you, okay, say he doesn't have a job and he needs you to get him to work. If he does get a job, he needs you to get him to work and stuff like that. He wants you to, whatever they say, stand down and all that. Okay, cool. Or whatever the case may be. But the minute, okay, say you're doing that, but the minute you get an attitude because you're getting overwhelmed because you got something going on, he's not going to want to deal with it. He gonna get real selfish. You see what I'm saying? And so it's like you had to be selfish too. If they not, you know what I'm saying? Because they gonna cut you off. They gonna go and text. They gonna go and text the next person. They gonna go and sleep with the next person. They gonna go and tell the next person the same lie. So why are you trying to spare anybody's feelings? Tell him what you want, what you will and will not deal with, and if he can't get with it, kick him to the curb. Like, and when you stand on it, oh yeah, they'll learn. Child.
I'm watching it.
And you gotta, or you also gotta get a little I don't care in your system. Don't be going back and forth.
She like she don't talk to
Don't
her.
know. For real, you
I
can't.
really
Like,
needed this at the
for
right
real though,
time.
like you can't. Don't go back and forth. You like even if you do care, act like you don't care. I'm telling you what I know. They gonna always come back and give you exactly what you want if they really, you know what I'm saying. And most of the time they do because they ain't got nothing else going on. They ain't got nothing going on. I'm talking about act like you don't care. Don't. Oh, okay. Don't get on spaz out. Don't do none of that. Come with a little peace. Oh yeah, you ain't never had that before, right? You ain't never had nobody be nonchalant. And then even if you do care, it's really hard when you do care because I've had to cry it out like, man, I care. I want to say something so bad, but I don't. And like I said, if it's meant to be, like that person will come back around and be like, you know what? You're right. I should have came at you this way. You know? Yeah.
They get mad when
I get my way. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Girl, I get my way. I ain't lying to you. So yeah, that's where word came from, child.
Yeah. Okay. I'm wishing now I had a better timeout letter for her today. I really do. I'm wishing now. All right, so let's hit this word it real quick, and then we're gonna be right back. Right back on Oprah. Here we go, y'all. This is
Don't do me. For real, you know what I said. My place look good in person. You ain't got no money you can spend on me, I'm hurting. I can't have no color out, nigga. It's ain't the circus. Drop a bag and get the spinning everything. Get the splurging. I got niggas that's competing for all the win like this subversive. On my body, opening me up like you a surgeon. Money time me on, get the spinning, don't be nervous. What I take, I give it back. If I'm feeling like that person home, look, my head is gone. Money on my brain, on my conscience, on my dome. Turn me up, spin a buck. Nigga, show me what you want. Lit up that tequila off the white, that Patron on my soul, on the bone. Nigga, spin it. Call it what you want. Eat with me, then you treat it better. Come there and get if you think we finna kick it. Can't do nonchalant, nigga. Show me that you send it. Hey, show me that you with it. Yeah, this side work. Tell them what I want, and you send it, but we fight first. Niggas getting blocked. I told you that I'm not that like her. Yeah, I'm cocky. I'm trying to see how that account works. Yeah, show me that I'm worth it. Tell me what I ask, and she telling me I'm perfect. If you get it fast and break me off, well, what's the purpose? Nigga, I want me a bag. All that love is for the birdies. Nigga, while I'm at it, you gon' excuse me. Pretty in my place look good in person. You ain't got no money you can spend on me, I'm hurting. I can't have no color out, nigga. It's ain't the circus. Drop a bag and get the spinning every penny. Get the splurging. I got niggas that's competing for all the win like this subversive. On my body, opening me up like you a surgeon. Money time
Anytime you young, get to sin and don't be nervous. What I take, I give it back. If I'm feeling like a person, I'm super big. Cocky, Ranchito, when he be trying to spin. Sloppy, I'ma lick it up, then make him put it in. Monster, pay up for the ride, it's like a trick. Might just cop the lick before it's listen, yeah, that's like work. Locked in with the money, get a nigga who gon' spend first. I claim that nigga out the picture, he ain't match my network. I got standards, but it ain't none about me standard. I'm tricking too, cause I got manners. On the phone, call that nigga up when I'm home alone. Ring his phone and we gon' play a game. Call, turn me on, nigga, what me on? Let him put it in my vest and get that nigga gone. If you wrong, can show me that I'm worth it. If he wants some more, pretty in my place, look good in person. You ain't got no money, you can spend on me, I'm curving. I can't have no turnaround, nigga, it's ain't the circus. Drop a bag and get this spin and everything. Get this virgin. I got niggas that's completely for all the way like this a person. On my body, opening me up like he a surgeon. My time me young, get this in and don't be nervous. What I take, I give it back. If I'm feeling like a person, pretty in my place, look good in person. You ain't got no money, you can spend on me, I'm curving.
That was worth it, y'all. Big Jazz. Let me give you a little applause for that. I was feeling that song. I really was feeling that song, even though it was anti-nigga, but I was feeling that song.
Well, it's anti-fuckable.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I
get it.
It's the difference.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not a fuckboy, but I don't know the difference to me. But I like your style. I mean, like you picked up a fan today. I really like your style. So look, because you are very outspoken and you speak the truth, and I respect that. I sent something. We have like a group chat team, and I usually send things to them that I want to talk about. And something came across my social media the other day. And I wanted to talk to them about this and see what their opinion is. But I got you here, so this might be a good time to ask you also to have you part of this. We also do a thing we call the timeout letter. We'll do that around 6 o'clock, and you know that's gonna be something different too. But this is interesting. A couple weeks ago, well, maybe a couple days ago, I saw this on my social media. There was a gentleman who he had been paying his girl's rent.
Paying $3,000 a month.
Yeah, paying three grand a month for his girl's rent.
Where she live at?
It was in Wisconsin.
Milwaukee.
Yeah. $3,000 a week, $3,000 a month for her rent. And he was doing it consistently. Shout out to dude for doing it consistently. Then to come to find out, she gets a voucher for a rent. Her rent's like $200.
Oh, it's $100.
$100. Her rent's $100.
Don't you play it.
First of all, that's not funny.
Play the fuck out of his ass, bro.
Oh my God.
So, but it kind of falls back to what we were saying earlier about, not being a gold digger.
Oh, that was a gold digger.
Okay, so we all agree because her argument is
Throwing a bag up on
Yeah,
her.
she pretty
That's
much
different.
her argument was like she don't see anything wrong with it.
Even after 2 months of them doing that shit, you got cushion, bitch. Like, what the hell? Like, that
She
is
don't feel
diabolical.
like I would feel bad.
Oh no, you mustn't see the thing. You
I
mustn't see
it. Yeah, I couldn't.
like she not
I
only
didn't
she
watch it,
not
but I
feel
got a
bad.
caption.
She not only she doesn't feel bad. It's like she feels
It's justified.
like not only justified, but she feels like we are wrong for judging her for this shit.
Did she post about it? Or did he post about it?
You know what? Let me see if I can pull it up. I'll see if I can pull it up and put it on.
See, if she did it, she probably thought everybody was going to agree with her. She was trying to.
Well, see, and I think that's what I'm at.
Why would we
No,
agree
ma'am,
with
we're
that?
not going to agree.
This is
Yeah, baby, I want somebody to pay my rent.
this is where I'm at with this. I don't get where you get the gall to feel like that you owe this.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? How can I say this without getting kicked off? Fuck it. Pussy is an amazing thing. Let's be real.
That's where we're going with this shit.
Yeah. I'm sorry because that's all she's offering him.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. She's not. She don't say nothing about cooking his meals. That's all she has to offer this brother. And my thing is, it can only be but so great that you got this brother
dropping $3,000 a month, and you don't have a problem whatsoever taking this man's $3,000 a month. Let me see if I can get this on our screen real quick. Yeah. Who does shit like that?
I just seen another joint similar to that, where dude, why you getting that pulled up and stuff?
I was already pulled up.
Dude was staying in the house with his baby mama, paying the rent. She got this house built or whatever, and she was struggling. So he was staying there, he was paying the mortgage on time every month. And she decided she wanted a change. Her and her best friend decided that they was going to get together and they wanted to live in this house. So she put him out. Right?
You lost your man.
But man, neither one of them was paying the mortgage to begin with.
Right.
So then she called him and asked him for help. Well, this nigga had the house in his fucking name. So he told her that the help that I can provide you is you packing your shit and you get the fuck out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the deed was in.
He could have been there, that too.
And so that's the way he played it. You know, whatever. Because his daughter was living there too. And the daughter, when he went, the daughter was like, oh, I want to go with mom. And he was like, well, you can finish packing your shit. You can go with your mama. So he came to the end to ask, was he wrong? But as far as the house concerned, no, you're not wrong.
All right, so let's do this. Let me.
So Shaniqua, you really told this nigga, nah, fuck that shit. You really told this nigga about my fucking housing, bitch? No, so Shaniqua really just told this fucking nigga about my housing. He's sitting up here mad. He's mad in real life. Like, it's not that fucking serious.
And her dumb ass bought it.
Come
on, man, you been paying me. She bought it.
So what? Like, I needed it. The rent is not the only thing that I gotta pay. Fuck is you talking about? I don't have to get a job. Like, you all up in my shit. You be coming up in my fucking house, so why can't? How are you mad, bro?
On the first of the month, you on low income.
So he's mad because he's been paying me rent.
So he's mad because he's been paying me rent, and here I got paid. Like, it's not that. And bitch, I'm beating your ass. Bitch, when I catch you, I'm whooping your ass. Why would you tell him? Why would you tell him? Look how he is. He's really mad. Get the fuck out my face. He's really mad though. I'm not giving you shit back. I pay rent with it.
How the fuck you pay rent with it? A liar don't pay who the fuck sell it. I tell you that. First of all, you getting $2,900 extra a month, and you can fix your underbite. Before you came to social media looking like that. And stop fucking trying to pillow talk to your homegirl who probably hating because of the fact that she don't got that same type of deal. And then I see in the comments that he must be fucking stupid. But he must be because that look like an apartment complex. That's not no motherfucking house.
That better be her house.
What fucking house? What?
That look like I ain't gonna say it's Brooklyn, but it's
I didn't even have that. That's for you, but what?
Yeah.
He seemed like he might be a little like he kind of what's the word? Gullible.
Stupid.
Yeah, he seemed real gullible.
Yeah,
like,
but I'm gonna tell you what he's not. He's not in jail because my ass would have been in jail because they'd have had that bitch.
Yeah, she definitely came across somebody because a lot of people would have spazzed about that.
Yeah, you talking? I mean, one month of doing it. He said he was consistently doing it. So you talking at least $9,000. If he did it for 3 months, you're talking at least $9,000.
Somebody said he could have had on crib for less than that.
Jeez, tweet.
But I guess my question is, and this is I'm asking this to the ladies.
Somebody else said the same thing you said. They said they're better than me play because they would have been hosting my trial right
That's
now.
what I'm saying. Like she would have anybody else would have beat her up like real bad.
So I'm wondering is like anyway. Do you all think this is justified?
What's justified?
Her argument was rent is not my only bill.
No,
girl, no. He thought he was giving you money towards your rent. No, you should have told him that. If that was the case, then tell him that the money he's sending you is not only going towards rent, it's going through to other obligations. But you made it in your mind.
What fucking bills in that apartment?
Exactly. But you got a voucher. You got a voucher, which means you probably get
rent is the highest fucking bill.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm confused as to, but I don't see how he fell for that long. I don't know.
And she probably thinks she pee or something.
I'm all
really
right. I'm
all
let's be real.
You can get heating and cooling assistance too. So what if she ain't even paying electricity?
That I don't understand. Yeah, she's wrong. She's wrong. It's not justified.
You ain't paying food, you just said food stamps, right?
Yes, what I'm saying. She ain't getting no. If you got a voucher, you getting food stamps for sure. I know you is. I ain't trying to be funny. Like 9 times out of 10, people with vouchers all get food stamps. You probably have children. You know, yeah, you get help with you get help with your utilities too. You get help with your childcare. I seen it all.
She couldn't get her teeth fixed, is what you said.
Nigga, All it took
Where was the 3,000 going?
That's what I want to know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Was
Because
she
ain't
saving
no amount
up?
of bills
Was she
a
saving
month.
up to get a teeth fixed?
The house got even so far.
That's what I'm saying. What's going on?
She said she got other bills.
All right. Yeah, it's
What
not
the
just
fuck
bad.
is it?
She lost us all.
She snorting something? Something going up her nose?
I'm thinking
That
that's
was
what
the
that was
most
my
expensive
first
thing.
thought. That was my
Right,
first
I
thought.
mean, not even putting over labels on that is like a really expensive.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So
Some people feel like it was a script.
I was thinking that too
What?
just now.
She's a Tubi actor.
Oh, see, I was thinking because
Really?
of the way that it was kind of like the way she was like, y'all, I don't know. I was feeling like,
Well, she supposedly she was talking to the girlfriend who spilled it.
Yeah, but see, that's
But
what
she
I'm
went
trying to
live.
say. You don't tell people your business.
Yeah.
not nothing like that.
Right.
If you know you're not being honest,
Were you breaking her off? That's why she mad.
Right.
You ain't give her nothing.
I think you might be right for a script because no
Yeah.
grown ass man that got
it's gonna
three,
not spaz
it's
like
not.
that.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. Yeah, he'd hit the bitch in the street.
And then like,
Yeah,
I ain't. I don't know.
He should have told I ain't paying you back shit.
It don't look like
And
that.
we back in blood. And then put up back in blood.
I mean that's the argument, not argument. That's the thing that I always wonder because so many. I see so much on the internet and social media these days of people and I hate to say, but females, fucked up females, not all females.
Right.
I'm not talking about individual females, but females taking advantage of gullible ass men who are who might not. Now this particular situation, I wasn't that impressed with her, but might not get find herself with a dime piece. And he's gonna do everything he can to keep her.
That's what I'm saying, but she not.
Yeah, well, she won't all that, so that's why it could be.
It threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, it could be that it was kind of fake.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I didn't want to say that, but I'm like, I mean, you know, you can when you look at some people like, oh, it makes sense why he might have tried to keep up with her, but like she not really even giving
These
that.
days, a lot of these stories.
She need to be like, what do you? So that's why I was like, maybe I don't know, but I felt like he had did his research and the jank was real.
She probably still got changed after that. Anyway.
She's tweaked. She's wrong. I justify bad acting.
As I was saying, what we have here on this show, Jazz, is we have a thing called.
You got some comments though. Truthfully speaking.
Go ahead.
You gotta get that one now.
Yeah,
She said, "Hey crew."
coming up on my thing.
I got it for you.
Okay, go ahead.
She said, "Hey crew." She said she should feel bad. Don't use folks then try to play the victim. I'm 1 month. 1 month her rent is paid for. Your girl, get out of here. Your cash mule is gone. Whoever told him hats off to her.
Yeah, you think about that. What he paid in 1 month can pay her rent
For a couple of
3
years.
years. Yeah.
He's slow.
A couple of years.
No, she did. No, I'm not. Saying you should kill her.
No.
But if he did, I would understand.
Yeah, that would be
It's like you can't even be mad at bro.
You
Like,
need to hook up with the hype man from Joseph Suarez.
Right.
That would be though.
Any more comments before I go to this?
No, that's all I have.
All right, y'all. As I was saying, Jazz, we have this thing that we call a Time Out Letter. And what it is every show, we have some of our listeners hit us up with letters that can vary in very different forms. A lot of the times, we personally think they just want to vent and they want to say their shit without being known who they are. But a lot of times we get some people that have some real interesting questions and they want to know how to handle it. And they look to us. Why, I don't know, but they look to us to give them some advice. So
They look to us to be the first.
yeah, so it's become a very popular thing on the show. And what we love to do when we have guests, we love to invite our guests to be part of it. We also get comments on our social media. They always want to say something. But so this is today's
Time out. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
All right, this is the Time Out Letter. I will say this. This Time Out Letter was like a week old. Because I grabbed it last week and we had it
I
on
was
the
looking
show.
to see what the hell you was pulling up.
Yeah, because I didn't do one recently. So, all right.
let me get this time out letter. I had it up already in my defense, but we did.
You should just play the music.
We did go to that. All right, here we go. And this is not a
it ain't even long.
Yeah. All right.
She got 3 sentences.
Yo, Dryve crew. I am a single mom, 52, and I am at my wit's end with my 30-year-old son. He's still living at home, and I know I'm partly to blame. I've let him slide for years. No rent, no real responsibilities, just coasting. I thought I was helping him to get on his feet, but now I've been enabling him, and I'm fed up. The last straw came last week when I walked into my own house and saw him having sex on my couch. My couch. I wasn't even mad about him having a girl over. He's grown. But the disrespect of doing it in my living room because his bedroom is too filthy for company, that's where I draw the line. He admitted he didn't take her to his room because it's a mess. Clothes everywhere, dishes piled up, pure chaos. I'm embarrassed and angry. This is my house, not a frat house. I want him out, but I don't know how to have that conversation without it turning into a fight. I feel guilty for letting it get this far, but I'm done cleaning up after him and dealing with his disrespect. How do I tell my son it's time to get his own place? Should I give him a deadline, help him find someplace else, or just lay down the law? I love him, but I need my space back. Help me figure this out, crew. Fed up, Mama.
So it's her fault.
Can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the question was, how do I tell my son it's time to get his own place? You took it off the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
You tell your son it's time to get his own place.
That's all you gotta say. He's a man.
Should I give him a deadline? Yes. Should I help him find somewhere? No. Should I lay down the law? Fuck yeah.
Straight to the point.
First of all, lady, yeah, you talking about partially to blame. You are 150% the blame. You gave him nothing to reach for, so he didn't reach. He's content with you taking care of him, and he. Don't let women want that in 2025. I'll tell you right now, because he gonna be the next person featured on that work chat. He keep fucking playing around, and then it's insane. He having sex in your living room. Like, that's preposterous. I don't give a fuck what the reason was. That is.
How do you, as mom, go sit on the couch the next day?
Piss me off.
I can't even look at the couch the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just straight disrespectful. Like, no, you made him feel too damn comfortable for him to be able to do that. You need to single white female his ass. One good time. He'll be okay.
That's probably his first time.
That's the first time he got caught, right? Because, I mean, like, me personally, now, when I was 18, or not 18, I left the house. When I was young, I'm not gonna sit there and say I never had sex in my mom's house. Mm-hmm. I'm not even gonna say I never had sex in my mom's couch. My mom's gone, so she'll never know now. But I don't think that was fucked up. Right?
Yeah, it
was. I don't think. First of all, at 30 years old, living at your mom, putting your name on the milk is fucked up in my opinion.
You're 30.
You know, you're 30, bro. But he's only going to be allowed to do as much as he is allowed.
She's allowing him to do it.
And now he might be a mama's boy, and he might have tried once before to leave the house, and it didn't work out. She said, "Come on home, baby," and let him come back.
It don't sound like he tried that.
You might as well purple.
But you mean he walked to the car? He walked to the car. The car ran over. Like, I don't know if I can do this.
Nah.
He might have. We don't know.
He made no effort to move. He made no effort to do that because she's not requiring.
You got to. I'm about to say she's gonna have to do that in order.
Do he even have a fucking job? This nigga's a certified bum.
He's a
certified bum. Like straight up.
Is he paying any bills in the
house?
No, she said he's not required to pay no bills.
Yeah, he's not doing nothing.
So she's not even making the nigga take the trash out.
I want to understand why she thought she was partially blamed.
Yeah, what did you feel like?
I guess she thought that as a man he should have.
No, you raised this before. Like, what you mean?
Yeah, no, I'm at a loss.
I'm assuming. Yeah. Oh, never mind. She said single, so I'm assuming the father's nowhere. I'm not trying to be funny.
No, I mean, that's a good point.
I mean, single mom don't always mean that the father not there. Just mean that she taking care of.
I'm gonna tell you like this. This is the reason why the fuck her son ain't going nowhere, because she ain't got a man, so her son is a man. And the love and attachment that she got did not require him to do anything else, because him leaving would leave her with what? She's 52 years old. What is she gonna be doing?
So, I'm not trying to make this sound.
Get you a hobby.
I'm not trying. He did fucking on the small couch.
No, she did it. I'm
not trying to make this sound sick, But do you think she was more upset that he was fucking some girl on her couch?
Yes.
Because in her mind, this is her man.
We taking this shit to
Because if you think, based on what you just said, I can understand it. She feels like this is
sexual,
her.
though.
Right. But I'm just saying, she feels like this is her man. This. It might not be.
Because she's taking care of him.
It's emotionally her man.
Yeah,
and maybe she thinks like that's the only thing that's disrespectful. You have sex on my couch, but not paying no bills, not
right. And I think that was my point. I was trying to make.
That I could look like
right. That was a disrespectful thing.
Without saying it, but in the back of her mind,
she had out 30-day notice.
Yeah,
that's what speaking said that he violated the couch.
Yeah, I say just give him a 30-day notice, tell him what it is, and that's that. Right?
Does that matter, G?
I want to be finished.
G, does that matter?
It does matter. It does matter.
You thought his mama sat on there, he kept going.
Right.
That'd be crazy.
I just know. I wonder two things. I wonder if mom would have. I mean, how did it end? Did he walk in the house?
Why do you need to know the ending?
Because
hey, G, and I bet I get no fucking bill. That's diabolical, man.
I'm sure they stopped.
It's diabolical. No bill.
I wonder if she walked in and was like, what the fuck's going on? Or she walked in and disbelief and stood there for a couple minutes. Is what I'm saying.
Minutes
pretty
is
sure
diabolical. It don't take minutes.
I would have got right up.
Yeah, straight hit. Like there's no way.
It don't take minutes.
Well, I mean,
figure that out.
with the female, I would assume that when she got caught, we ain't supposed to be in here. I would have got up. I'm gone, baby. I don't know what I got going on. He ain't told me nothing about this. He's home. I'm gone.
Like, who is that? Your fucking mom?
Right.
It's your mom?
It's gonna be an immediate thing.
And here's the other
I don't
thing.
care who it is. I'm gone.
Here's the other thing. He's not an 18-year-old kid.
Truly speaking.
Right.
I said, G, what the world?
He would have pissed me off.
He's not an 18-year-old kid.
No,
This
he's
is
30.
a 30-year-old grown
He
ass
would have pissed
man.
me off. Like
Bringing a woman into your mama's house.
without your mama knowing though.
30 years. But
On
you
the
know
couch.
what time your mama get home from work?
Let me twist it.
On the couch though.
She
Not
be
even
mad
in the
because
room.
it's her
I
best
would have
friend.
been home. I would have went home.
Yeah,
Huh?
she'll be mad because it's one of her best
It
friends.
might be.
That'd be nasty.
It might be. I don't know. She didn't say who the 30
But
was.
it happens.
It does.
Dude. Ooh, it be some crazy stuff going on.
Oh, dude.
Cause, girl, it be some crazy stuff going on, man.
I just
You gotta think about these movies.
Yeah.
That stuff be coming from some is real. It happened for real. They ain't just pulled it from the crack of their ass.
What's that movie that all them damn white kids? American Pie.
Okay.
The girl, he was fucking his grandma.
Right.
Oh, that's true. So you done already put him in. My problem is he's 30 years old.
She don't want to say
That's
that.
my problem. You're 30.
You're 30. You should know
Yeah,
better.
like why would you be? Go get a room. Oh, he
He's
can't.
Right. Well, he probably ain't got no job.
And to me, at 30 years old, why do you want to be in your mom's house?
But I mean,
Well, he
how
ain't got
old
no
was
choice.
he? I guess we don't know the age of the other girl. I would have told
Yeah.
baby, hold on, what a bad. Oh, I got to go.
Right.
We ain't doing it on no couch.
Yeah. So that's
But she's allowing him to do it. She don't have a problem with him doing it in her house.
Yeah,
She's
she
a
said
problem
that.
with doing it on the couch.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Bitch, what?
as the woman, you ain't think like you ain't got no room. If your room not up the park, go get it up the
Well,
park.
that's your house.
I'm just.
If you tell me this is my house.
Okay, so you thinking
Oh, I
the
get what
girl
you're
might have thought
saying.
this is his house.
But still, I'm not that. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I guess it just depends on the. I guess it would depend on the type of relationship they had prior to her doing that. Because I don't want to be on no couch no first.
But I don't.
That's not the first time, though.
That's
Yeah,
gotta be
I'm saying that's the first time he got caught.
They probably had some. They probably was. I mean, if they was doing each other, that's different. But yeah, if he lied and made it seem like it was his house, okay, it would make sense. Okay, yeah, I get y'all.
I will say this, that's way better than trying to go to his mama's room.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean,
the
the
couch,
his room is
everybody sit on
junky.
that joint.
And she
That's
cleaned up behind him. But her room clean, like, I think if she would have come to her,
I wouldn't even post
she wouldn't have wrote the
it.
letter.
Like,
Her letter would have been like, how do I get out of jail?
he's wild.
You know?
I don't know. I don't think it would have been that because she's a little too nice. She's a little too
Yeah, she seemed like she.
I think we gotta stop using these words with her like little and partially. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
you-
She big nice. She big nice. My
It's
bad.
really blanketing how much
She like, just get to the point.
She's not partially to blame. She's fully to blame.
Yeah, she is.
You know,
Absolutely.
Unfortunately.
she's not a little nice. She's hella nice.
Hella
Hella nice. You know. Two minute speaker said 30 is time to do your own
She
thing.
gotta put him in his place, and then he'll be good to go. You gotta put him in a place to stand on.
But the place isn't her living room couch. Though.
Ah!
That's my
Yeah,
thing.
kick him
You could
out.
have got a hotel. Like, you could have went
That's what I'm
somewhere
saying.
else.
Look,
Why did you
I mean, you go to
What's
what
what money?
hotel? They got
Well, you know what? I'm thinking
know.
he didn't respect the woman he was with.
That's what I'm saying. That's what. See, you see what I'm saying? Like, unless we was dealing with somebody like that's what I was saying. Like, as the woman, like you ain't feel weird that he like even if it was a continuous thing. Hold up, it's not. I mean, some girls go for that though.
Right.
You gonna at least put me on the bed. Oh,
right. You know,
you gotta take me to the room.
Yeah. You ain't even take the plastics off the couch.
Come on, man. We ain't ready to be. Not all the time. Nah, baby. So I don't know. That's
what the fact that he's messy and his mom is neat. It's something about that house that's screaming woman touch.
That's what I'm saying. See, me, I can walk into a man's house or anybody, if he says his house, I can walk to the house. I look around, I said, oh, woman staying here. I said, it's a woman staying here. You can tell even if it's neat, you know a man's neat and you know a woman's neat. Smells, all that stuff.
I got y'all. So let's think about the fact that the woman probably knows that's his mom's house.
Right.
And the woman probably knows his mom. That goes back to what you're saying. It's probably maybe his mom's friend.
Yeah, to feel comfortable enough to even do that. Like me, I wouldn't even like feel comfortable. Like, oh, I don't think that's smart. But again, she ain't know. I don't know.
I'm on the couch.
He wild.
And like she said, the mom said that she don't have a problem with him bringing women because he's grown. Yeah, but he's grown in your house.
That's the problem too. See, that's the problem too. You too nice.
That's what I'm saying. He has no reason to fucking leave. Why the fuck would I leave that? You buying my groceries, my toiletries. You making sure. I bet you got a car. You paying insurance.
Right.
Doing his laundry.
That's crazy.
Washing his socks.
So I'm tired of cleaning up after him.
You're not actually. You're not.
30.
You can't be tired because you're still doing it.
Right.
You can't let stuff like that slide. Not with no man. Especially not with no man. Damn, I ain't trying to be friends with the daughter. We would have been gone. Phew.
If it was a daughter, she probably wouldn't have did all that.
That's what I'm saying. We would have been gone.
Sure?
We would have been kicked to the curb.
Yeah.
I'm positive. Oh, I can say I took the. Oh, I'm positive. She would have been gone. She would have.
I don't think she would have caught it.
It would have been. It would have been the attitude that would have made for the females. You know, women can't get along. Yeah. But I'm saying they don't give that leeway. They don't give you no They don't give you I wouldn't have got all the talk. I'm telling you. It depends on the type of parents you have too. But it sounds like I ain't trying to be funny. She would have gave the daughter a hard. If she had a daughter that did like that, she would give her a hard time. Almost positive.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't see a daughter staying at there at 30 years old.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But she wouldn't have provided the same cushion.
I can see a daughter coming back. That's what I'm saying.
Like if she left, it came right.
I could see if I had to come back for a quick little spell, but like they wouldn't have gave me that though.
Like
never moved out. Exactly. It would have been. You got to have this together by this time.
Hold on for real. There we go. All right, and that's the one I owe you because I said I wasn't doing it. I'm sorry. Jazz, we got this thing. Every time she says diabolical, I give her a bell. Because out of the blue, she just started calling every goddamn thing that didn't sound right. And
It did though.
I said so well, diabolical.
I'm due for real though. That's crazy.
There you go. That's I don't think we could flip this.
Any other way.
Yeah. She need to just go on, let him know, give him the 30-day notice, get him to sign it.
The nigga had 30 years. Why does he need 30 days?
I mean, I'm just you gotta give him a chance to get himself together. That is her
This
son.
is your child.
Yeah, but they still not gonna let him to put him out. Yeah, he not gonna be. He not gonna
him 30 days. He at 29 days.
Not if she's.
Mom.
Not if she gotta sign it. You gotta get him. I'm telling you, you do. You all you gotta do is write it up. You get him to sign it, and the day he sign and you sign, even on that day, that 30th day they put on that letter, and if you call the police, he gotta go. I'm telling you, I seen it happen. I seen it happen right in real life. Well, y'all both signed.
If she in Richmond, she gotta go to court. And get
the protective order.
No, get the
protective order. I mean, there's another way to get people. People be doing that though.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not trying to be funny. I didn't witness this so many times. People get protective orders.
If you in Richmond City, you gotta get eviction.
Yeah, I get you saying. For real though, like people be doing some.
Yeah, because if you have a protective order, then that means that you're trying to save. So that will cause him not to be able to have it.
Yeah, I'm not even safe to sit on my couch. I'm so unsafe.
The first time I sit on my couch, then I sit on something.
But yeah, they do make you go through that eviction process.
Picture you writing and saying I need a protective order because I'm scared to sit on my couch.
I can't even be comfortable in the house. They gonna look at you like you crazy.
You looking at little stains you
like,
see on your couch that you never seen before.
Would you like to come and see?
No,
like,
now
you gotta go.
You don't want to come and see shit because you came already.
Girl, they probably lock you up.
I'm gonna get that to you, even though it wasn't. You didn't say diabolical. I saw what you was doing with that.
I paid off her word.
No, I don't think giving him 30 days would work, because I think based on the 30 years that he's been living there, let's not say 30 years, let's say the last 10, 15.
Somebody said they're tired of writing.
They want to call in.
What's going on, Unique? Hello? Okay, there we go. What's going on, Unique? Can you not hear us? Hold on, let me make sure I got it. Hold on. She's going to hang up before I get a chance to fix this. Unique, can you hear us now?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. What's going on? Let me give us some applause from this Unique Got So Hard in the building.
It's my girl. Hey, girl.
I want to just call in and show some love. That's all I want, and I'm tuning in. Big salute for each and every one of you.
Well,
yes, big salute to you, girl.
Like, you getting ready for y'all event this week?
Oh yeah, we definitely getting ready for a fire show, and I can't wait. Yeah, but then to the stage too, y'all.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. I'm excited. Super excited.
Turn up, ready to be real.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'm definitely finna turn you up. I hope we might need to do ours last. I'm finna turn you up, Unique.
So, Nick, let me ask you a quick question. Did you hear the letter today? Because I know you was into our letter the last time. Did you hear the letter today?
I heard it. I was eating and trying to listen at the same time. And I know, so the part that I caught was the 30-year-old boy. So did the 30-year-old man bring a girl into the house or something?
Yeah. What happened was we have a mom, 52-year-old mother, and her 30-year-old son lives with him. He's living there rent free, no type of responsibility, no type of
drive
at all, anything. And she was okay with that until she walked in and he was fucking some chick on her couch. And the main reason she was on the couch is because his room was too, in his opinion, his room was too nasty to take her in there. And so now she's like fed up. I think the question is, why did it take that to get you fed up?
I want to know what color she is.
That's strange. It just sounds a little strange. It sounds like there might be a little strange in my relationship. I don't know.
Ain't that what
That's what I said. That's what.
That sounds a little funny to me right there. First of all, especially if it's not something that's reoccurring, like happening all the time. But also on his end, I feel like until you have your room together and straight, ready to bring a woman in, you don't need to just be on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least get your room together if you want something that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, being on the couch is just wild to me. But I don't think that should be the top of it for the mother, because he is 30 years old. Even though he ain't got shit yet, but he is 30 years old. So, you know, he's probably going to want to get it off somehow.
So wait. It almost seems like you jumping over the fact that this 30-year-old boy is living with his mama. Like, you more concerned about him.
Yeah, but the interesting thing would be that with her,
it's because he.
That's what you said earlier.
Thank you.
But if he has his own room and everything, I still feel like he should have got his room together if that's what he was gonna do. Because you know, broke people, I guess they feel like they need broke people that's laying on their mother's couch and shouldn't even be in their mama's house. Need love too.
At the very least, he'd have been, hey, babe, sit on the couch 1 minute. Let me go throw some shit in my closet, get it off the floor.
It probably stank in there. It probably smell like ass and balls. If he got dirty clothes everywhere, that shit stink.
But if it's stinking there, there's a good chance the living room stink too.
No. they separate commas.
Depending on how big the house is.
Cause she would probably turn her nose up like,
But what woman?
I feel like she would put that in there.
What woman would have been like, "Oh no, I'm ready for this, nigga, because I'm fucking on the couch today." I mean, you know,
right?
Who is desperate? She or him?
That's what I'm saying.
He could have lied to her and just said that was his crib or something like that. And just came in there and she kind of just, some women just don't be tested. I don't know.
That's what I said.
Me personally, I would have noticed something funny just walking through the door. But you know what I'm saying?
But if it's his house,
why
why is he on the couch?
Right.
That's what I can't get. So if he lied to her, make it.
But why would you not clean up your room if you invited me over?
Like, didn't you know when you left the house that you was gonna get this girl?
Yeah.
Or did she just come by with the Avon order or some
Right,
shit?
yeah. Why would you not have your room together? If you
Yeah.
invited me
Was this
over?
the Amazon lady?
Right there. Yeah.
Period. It won't because his maid didn't clean it up yet. Mommy the maid didn't clean it up yet. She tripping too.
You don't just do it on your mother's couch.
Okay. No offense to
have a little more respect. For
no offense to the women out here, and I mean nothing by this. But what type of respect you can get if you fucking on the couch? That tells you what he thought about you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I wouldn't have went for that.
That tells you what he thought about you. Unless you didn't care. And obviously you didn't care.
That's stuff you do when you stay with someone.
Right.
Y'all live together. You like, all right, boom, we don't want to be in the room because we live together, so we're going to go ahead and hit the couch today. That's when y'all live together. Y'all been dealing with each other.
Different.
That ain't no, you, not even if I'm just coming over. No, I'm not going on the couch. You're tripping.
Like picking out rooms, fucking in each room is different than why you going to start on the couch?
Right.
And we ain't going nowhere else. We just on the couch.
Yeah, you're tripping. Right, because you're a couple.
But you...
In this case,
but you sitting on the couch.
Now you need to tell your business.
You sitting on the couch with a picture of your mama above you and Black Jesus in the background. You don't want that shit.
Yo,
you don't want that. Yeah. You don't want looking up. You need remind everybody. Remind everybody about the event this weekend, please. Since we got you, we can do it again before we get out of here. But I just wonder why we got you on the phone.
Yeah, so this Friday, as a matter of fact, June 27th, doors open at 7 o'clock. The event over at 11, but you got to make sure you sit there the whole time because we got a show to give you. And it's free before 8 o'clock. You got to make sure you be in the building. DJ Sir Ajay will be hosting. DJ Trap Ring, he's on the music. We got Rapunzel, Richmond's own. She's going to be in the building as well. Of course, like I said, shout out to Big Jazz. Big Jazz is a special performer that's going to be hitting the stage with me. And of course, the team will be hitting the stage. There's a lot of other dope artists that's going to be hitting the stage too. So just make sure that y'all pop out 12 West Broad Street at Myselfies RBA.
Woo! Shout out. This is going to be an event. Hey, quick question. Because... Hold on. Don't go away. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I was too busy giving you some applause that you might not have heard. Quick question. Because I know how y'all do everything, as far as especially with the thing you do every year for the kids. Is this going to be an annual thing?
Well, it is, and this is our this year was our 7th year doing it.
Oh shit! Okay.
Our 7th year doing it, so we actually do it each and every single year.
Somebody need to check their receipts.
In March, but now we were doing it in August, but for the last 2 years, it's taking place on the first weekend of March.
Oh, okay.
So that people can always expect it around that time. We start promoting maybe like 2 to 3 months ahead of time, so they'll start seeing it rolling in like towards maybe like December-ish or something like that. November, December. That's when we start kind of taking inquiries for kid vendors, kid hosts, a kid talent show, kid fashion show. all that good stuff, you know. And of course, we're always looking for more sponsors, more partners, and all that stuff like that, because it stops nowhere when it comes to the kids. So
there you go.
We're going to continue to just, you know, increase and welcome anybody in that's just trying to, you know, do something for the youth, help the youth out here. Like it's like I said, there's no limit. So if it's 1,000 people participating on making this event happen for the kiddos, then that's what it's going to be. But the first week of March is when they can expect to, you know, see it go down.
All right. Well, Nick, I appreciate you calling in. Make sure you continue to check us out, because your girl Jazz is going to bless us in a minute with a little a performance. And you know, the way you killed your performance, she got some big shoes to fill. So we're gonna make sure she do that. I think she's gonna be great. Yeah.
Thank you, my girl. All
right, so we'll check you out. And don't forget, you're always welcome to come through. All right?
She gonna come back now. She don't come back now.
See you later.
All right. All right, y'all.
The speaker got a comment. She said it was icing on the cake. She needs to give this little boy man.
The icing was on the couch.
Right. She needs to give this little boy man some responsibility and allow him to grow up.
Yeah, simple. Straight to the point.
Yeah, but it's hard raising an adult. She waited too long.
She
This should have been an 18. This should have been a 22-year-old.
Yeah, you started at 12. You started at 12 preparing them to be
my mama made me start paying my phone bill when I got my first job.
Really?
Oh yeah, 16.
My kids,
I started working at 14.
My kids could decide to leave the house for 6 days, and they know that your house is your responsibility. So on day 7, when you come back, you still got to make sure your house is clean. Because if you live by yourself, you still have to do that. You have to maintain your own space.
All right, y'all. Well,
30. I wish I would.
Ma'am, if you're listening, because again, we had held this.
If you ain't listening, you can play it back.
Yeah,
you can play it back.
Yeah, play it back.
Especially on Facebook, you can play it back over and over again. So you can hear every angle.
And if your son is listening, nigga, get a job.
Yeah, you do better.
Yeah,
do better. Do better.
Yeah, do better with your life, brother. And the chick you was talking is listening.
Bitch, do better.
Get you some better.
Buy you some batteries. All right, we're gonna be back, y'all. We're gonna take this quick, short commercial break, and then we got a treat from Big Jazz coming in the building. This is the all-new afternoon drive, y'all.
Are you gonna play?
Yeah, I saw it. I'm gonna hit that right before we do this.
One from one guy's issue with the major Bigg energy drinks, low quality ingredients, and weak flavors.
I keep looking at this, but don't know nothing.
I do. I keep trying to think I can.
For some reason, the comments ain't coming up there.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, damn. I'm watching it live from 3 different platforms at the same time.
I see you keep going like you said. Truly Speaking said that.
Yeah, Kat, you said this over here.
That's impressive, honestly.
I do every show though.
I don't pay.
Go ahead, then. Got the right person in place. That's right. You was catching the comments and stuff too, so that's good.
But no, we use the comments to pop up on the screen.
Yeah,
for some reason, none of the comments are popping up on the screen.
I don't even look like you have it.
Should we make it work? Right.
Yeah, because it's the same.
The same two things.
The same two.
From 3 hours ago.
That's all right.
BIGTYME to get your 10% off at w.gg.
Confidence, beauty, elegance. At Great Hall Boudoir Photography.
Yes,
that didn't come up.
Yeah, it is. It'll come up in a second.
15 years of experience.
Ain't show up on here.
Come up in a second.
Oh, is that? So that should be all of your.
It should come up on yours too because we got it. See, it just popped up on the screen.
Packages with custom add-ons to make your session
unforgettable.
No, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, but that's Facebook, so maybe the YouTube comments is not what's coming through.
No, I did all. Well, it must be because it usually would have all of them.
Yeah.
It would, every comment.
So I took all, and then
Whole Street Road, and then follow us.
yeah, those are the only. Okay, yeah, that's okay.
Boudoir Photography, because you deserve to shine.
Hey there, RVA. Are you tired of spending weekends cleaning instead of enjoying the city? Well, say goodbye to the mop and bucket because A1 Cleaning Service is here to save the day. Picture this, a spotless home without lifting a finger. A1 Cleaning Service, RVA, specializes in turning your messy space into a pristine haven. Our team of dedicated professionals is ready to tackle every nook and cranny, leaving your home sparkling clean. We offer a range of services tailored to fit
It
your
might be
needs.
something might be wrong with the
From
comments
deep
on
cleaning to
YouTube and
special
stuff.
occasions. Trust us.
Like I'm getting them, but you're not getting them on there.
Stress-free, immaculate home.
But I could have pulled yours too.
Yeah.
Affordable. Let A1 Cleaning Service RVA give you the gift of time. Spend it doing what you love and leave the cleaning to us. Call us now at 804-464-7494 and book your cleaning appointment.
I ain't worried about it.
That's
As long as you seeing it.
464-7494. A1 Cleaning Service RVA, where cleanliness meets convenience. Because your time is precious. A1 Cleaning Service RVA, RVA's trusted cleaning partner. Call us today.
All right, y'all. We are back afternoon drive with special guest Big Jazz. And Jazz, we got this thing we call Time to Shine.
Okay.
And what it is that we we gotta have guests, whether it be a hip hop artist, an R&B artist, or anybody. I'm a firm believer that your true artistry comes out when you perform live.
Yeah.
I think a lot of artists rely on the studio a lot. So I tell your artistry by what you do on a live stage, on a live platform. So we usually have some of our guests perform live, just to see what they got going on. So what I'm gonna do for you, and what I would suggest is you probably take off those headphones. I don't know if you have them or not. Because it'll confuse the hell out of you. And we will hit you. We'll give you a couple minutes to get yourself together and hit us with a live little performance.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
You moved the wrong song. You moved
She said she ain't scared.
Yeah, maybe we can
just start it one.
Yeah.
I say you moved the wrong song out the queue.
I damn sure did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I still have it, so we'll figure it out. All right, y'all, here we go. This is live performance from the one and only Big Jazz out of RVA. This is I don't know. All right, here we go. This is Big Jazz, y'all. Make sure I have the sound right. And I don't. All right.
Huh? Yeah. Hey. Huh? Let's go. Typically feel different than the feelings I'm projecting. When I tell them I ain't good, I immediately forget it. Don't take well to people. My discernment show me who be capping. I ain't never need them. Kinda get annoyed when they be acting. I could do bad by myself. I don't need acceptance and triggering emotions that I harbor as a death wish. I ain't begging you to stay. You could go, keep it stepping. Just hate the fact I never get the love back that I'm granting. I can't lie, I'm getting hit with every beam. I ain't surprised they folded when I lost my winning streak. When the money got to slowing, couldn't find a way to eat. They true colors got to showing. Talking purple, red, and pink, don't gotta say it. Cause your actions gonna expose what you don't speak. Y'all really don't be thorough. Lucky I can keep it pee. The piss that y'all be spilling ain't got nothing on my tea. And of course now I'm the villain when I set my boundaries. Circle tighter than my pee, I keep it close. Don't lie and say you cared, and when it's time you turn to ghost. Just leave me where I'm at to heal my scars if you can't host. Don't ask if I'm okay if you don't mean what you propose. And don't you dare invade my brain if you know this ain't your home. Knowing when it hit the fan you gonna be gone. All you gotta do is give a chance and they gonna show. Nah, for real, they always show. They actually the opposite of everything promoted. Welcome to my office. Niggas are officially demoted. Done with all the talking. This is a season where I can't lose focus. Set myself apart. Clean myself. Removing all the choke impediments like dots. The knife is aiming at my throat. cutting, tried to chop it up, but had them choking. Nothing. They can't even return the love that I gave them. That's something. Nah, for real, that's really something. But I got something better than nothing. Life keeps spinning me like barrels, like a funnel. My problems seem to meet me at the stairway I'm confronted. And really, I've been hanging by a thread. I'm tipping under. I'm drowning, but I won't become Titanic rising from it. And if the conversation about bands already done it, don't like to do the talking without chancing. It's redundant. I learned to really ain't no point in caring unless you want it. Yeah, and a nigga like me, I want it. I typically feel different than the feelings I'm projecting. When I tell them I ain't good, I immediately regret it. Don't take well to people. My discernment show me who be capping. I ain't never need them. Kinda get annoyed when they be acting. I could do bad by myself. I don't need acceptance. And triggering the whole bushes that I harbor is a death wish. I ain't begging you to stay. You could go, keep it stepping. Just hate the fact I never get the love back that I'm granting. I can't lie. I can't lie. Not for real though. I really can't lie. I talked at the end of it, but like, I don't like when anybody come up to me and they try to kick it to me like, hey, you cool? I be handling shit on my own. Then somebody come up to me and they be like, you alright? You good? You know, you can call me. You can hit me up when you need me. You can do this. You can do that. And then when it hit the fan, I can't do that. But you could have just left me alone. I could have went through it by myself. I could have managed by myself. I didn't need you to reach out to me and give me that fake love. And so, yeah, that's exactly where the song stemmed from. Like, we had a little hiccup. I think I picked up and we kept going. Like, so I really hope y'all can feel me. True shit. It's jazz. Was it me? I missed the beat? The beat do something? I feel like I heard it was like an echo. Yeah. Okay, that's what it was.
No, it was the beat. What it was is I was turning up your back.
Oh, I was like, am I tripping? Okay, that jank threw me off. Okay, but I caught it. No, you keep turning around and looking at the screen. I'm like, hold up, I know the beat. Like, I'm all that. What's that echo and something in the back? But I think I caught that jank.
Yeah, no, you did fine. What it was is that I didn't want the people on the YouTube and stuff to not hear the music.
Right. Okay.
So I wanted to make sure that. But no, that was fine. I'm gonna tell you the first person that came in my mind when I heard that. When I heard you, I am a huge DMX fan.
Oh, for real? I never got that.
DMX
That's
fan.
like an honor.
It's your cadence. Your
for
cadence
real?
was really. I'm gonna do that now, but your cadence to me was definitely to me, your cadence remind me of DMX.
Really?
And I fell in love with the minute you started.
It is so much like passion and what you
girl, can I be meaning it?
You know what I'm saying? So it makes people want to lean in.
Right. That's what I mean though. Like performing is like I love performing. It's like you really get to gain. I feel like I gain most of my fans from performing for real.
I can see it.
Dang, girl, like you get me going. It could just be even like I said. If I'm just remember what I was saying earlier. Even if I'm just standing and I'm doing something, I'll connect somewhere, and people will be like, dang.
Well, I mean, I was somewhat watching you as much as I can through the screen. You are very animated,
expressive. I always get that word. It's always the animated word.
Yeah, you are, and I think that's. I would have said that came from your spoken word background, but you said you never really did any performances. Oh, maybe it came from your dance.
Probably dancing. Yeah, I used to do I did a lot. I did ballet, tap, hip hop.
You make a point to express segments. Yeah. Like you'll give a fist or something that shows how much something you just said meant to you.
Yeah, I mean that's what I said. It really be my story or and for this one I did it because I don't say life, I have a way of really dressing things up, but life is behind closed doors. Right. I just wish people understand sometimes the push. So I'm like, let me do something where I'm going through. So when I get in there, it's like I'm even with the mess you see with the hiccup. It was like it's like I'm in it. So it's like even with that, I'm in it. So it's my heart, it's my life. Like I got to make sure people feel it because that's where I feel like I connect with people the most. When I always give that extraness or just that emotion. But that's just really who I am. Like
it is.
I really promise you, I'm like this unless I'm mad. But the animation or the way that I am, it's just it's always there. I don't know.
Well, you definitely have added a new fan base.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
But we're gonna hit y'all with this. Get Dad.
Yeah, let me hear it. I want to hear.
And we'll be right back. It's not long.
She's like an older or young person. I I feel like I heard
She
the name.
she looked young. She looked younger than her.
She ain't younger than you.
She younger than me?
No, I thought Tito said she looked younger than you.
No, I said she just looked young.
Oh, I thought you said she younger than you. That could just be in high school.
Oh yeah, she definitely gives her voice.
Yeah.
Her delivery. That's what it is for me. Yeah, she definitely reminds me of myself.
Right. See, and she's telling stories too.
Yeah, I'm getting chills immediately. You can tell she hurt. Like, yeah, I can hear it. Yes.
She's talking about her day.
Right. Yeah, hard. I like this. Baltimore. I love Baltimore.
I caught that too.
I always catch. I love it. Oh yeah, she hard, and she not. Where is she? Is she like big or what? No, you don't know. I gotta look her up.
You want to hear this one?
I heard it. Sometimes you can play it a couple times.
The Dear Dad one?
If I'm not mistaken,
I don't think I played this one.
Say what?
Talking to you though. Now, Massive Attachment, I played it for you.
Yeah, I like that. I like her. I like her. She talk about something.
I
like people that be talking about something. She got a good
She be
flow. She don't
killing
sound
it.
crazy. Because, some people, but yeah, that's hard. I like
I can't
the
pass
beats.
her.
The beats somehow we get on too. I like it.
The next song is the first song I ever heard by her, and that John put me in. And when I let G hear it, G was like, "What the fuck? Like that shit hard."
Yeah, she's really good artist. Yeah, I like that. I like the song a lot. I'm like, look her up.
You said she's from Baltimore?
Yeah, you can tell.
All right, y'all, here we go. That was B Moore's own Gangsta Baby. I'm going to hit y'all with this real quick. This is something I came across the other day. Blessing us from beyond. This is a new joint from Tupac. Never see you again.
You rock with that John Love, Gangsta
Oh,
Baby.
heck yeah. Let me take it out. I was trying to find on which one she used.
She spelled her name G and then the number 9. Yeah. And then Baby is B and the number 9 too.
Oh, she only 20. She's young. Oh, she's pretty.
She's very pretty.
Her voice does not match her face.
Not at all. She look real innocent, though.
She threw me the fuck off.
It don't give you that roughness and edge that her music.
It can be like cutesy.
Mm-hmm. I don't got no wings today.
Huh?
I don't got no wings today.
No wings? Okay.
Like I went to do your twin edges. She goes on from I went to do your twin edges this morning. She goes from both times. You twin edges. I was like, I don't get it. Like I don't even know what's her problem. Why she be having smoke with me? I don't get it. Did you see my post today?
About what?
About me giving away my rail.
No.
Yeah. I better tell you what it said because she irritated me.
Just like the 52-year-old mama, who you think did that?
You know what?
I ain't teach her this shit. We had to damn because she a part of the macaroni. She's a macaroni kid. So they doing.
What the hell is a macaroni kid?
She's a part of the Metropolitan Youth Business League.
I know just as much as I knew at first. But go ahead.
Yeah. Youth Business League. So Macaroni Kids is one people who partnership with the Youth Business League.
Okay.
So she gets to go to these events and stuff. So today they went to Marco's Pizza and actually got to go in the back and make their own pizzas.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So I was giving her some advice on something. I told her don't do something or do something. And she turned around and told me, don't offend yourself if you don't want to offend me. I said, well, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Because I didn't even do anything to you.
Again.
For you to be offended.
Again. That is the product of you two. I'm not even saying Vaughn. I'm taking you two. Y'all, the two sitting right there in front of me. Yes, you two.
No, I had nothing to do with that.
Yes, you
do. My cousin gonna say this is what she meant. I'm rubber and you're glue and bounces off of me. Sticks to you. Like, but that's how you can comments with diabolical because all her cousins always be on her side. I'm so tired of that damn band.
I'm so tired of diabolical.
But you use this shit though.
I don't use it now out of sarcasm.
It's a great word.
I mean, you seem to think so.
It's
time for a new word.
Okay. But ain't no word gonna be like diabolical. You can't give me a dime on that because I'm just.
It might not have been a word like diabolical. Might not have been a word like exceptional. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Is it getting like y'all too?
She don't want to say it.
No, I'm okay with that.
I ain't saying it's getting on my nerves. I'm just saying. You know, it's time for new words. There's thousands and thousands of words in the dictionary. Did you just hit her?
No, I put my finger in my mouth.
She be doing that. I don't know why she's doing that.
Somebody asked me. No, I'm going to wait till the song's over and I'm going to say what somebody asked me today.
It wasn't about me and Tito. Something we did. What we did?
Nah. Not necessarily.
That's DuPont.
Yeah.
DuPont.
It's a racing thing.
Well, look, yeah, I cut it up.
She ain't know what the fuck to say.
Yeah, why'd you cut up your shirt?
Because she wanted to show off her body.
It was hecka big.
She wanted to give body. That's what she wanted to do. She was trying to look like that middle-aged woman.
In the silk pajamas. All right, we go back. All right, y'all, that was once again great Tupac. Never see you again. All right, so I had somebody ask me a question today, and I didn't really have a a good answer. And I think I know why I didn't have a good answer, because I feel like I might have distanced myself from the correct answer. Because
man, give us the fucking question.
let me do what I do. I like
he got a whole spiel.
I like being dramatic. Let me do
and we
what
said
I
like,
do.
what the fuck was it?
Stop doing that to me. Let me do what I do. All right, so I got asked a question today about this. All right.
The gangbang with Tito.
Stop saying it.
That's why he couldn't answer it, because that was gonna be his answer.
Right, and that's why.
That's fucking inappropriate.
All right.
You know that's inappropriate.
So I got asked a question today about this. Someone saw the flyer.
Yeah.
And was asking when is this going to happen? And my response was, I really don't fucking know.
We don't.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Sign up.
All right. So since we're trying to get people to sign up, explain to everybody, Miss Tink.
Why the fuck I got it?
Because you pimping your sister. You
checked out and checked back in.
I was trying to go share the drink. I was trying to find this fucking
diabolical. That's exactly what it was. Diabolical.
All right, so here we go.
Were y'all sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought so. I didn't want to ask. It's in the eyes.
Oh, really? It's also in the vertical height. They both vertically challenged.
It's definitely.
Don't worry about that. But you carry it so well, though.
Thank you.
All right. Win a date with Tito. Tito finds love. 20 versus Tito. You know I hate that title. You know I hate that title, but I'm not gonna say it, because every time I say game,
no, it's about the little game thing.
Yeah,
no, but he's saying
one.
Don't that sound like that? Yeah, don't it sound like that?
No, I mean, even if I didn't know what it means, I wouldn't. My mind wouldn't know what it
You know. All the odd places. He know what the fuck it is. His mind still goes.
Yeah.
Because it's, I don't know.
I don't either.
But anyway, in refreshing our memories about what 20 versus Tito is, please refresh our memories. And I'm gonna ask you, because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Okay.
We got 3 responses. We don't have 20 yet.
We don't have 20 yet?
We got 3 responses.
What is going on?
We got 3 responses, and the first 2 responses we said hell no to.
Yeah,
so we really only got 1 response.
It is requirement, so it has to be 21 to 31. Because I don't want no old creeps.
Nobody living in the Momma on out.
Not 5'4" and 6. Between 5'4" and 6'5" employed. Definitely employed, because I'm just. I don't know nobody that's. You know what I'm saying?
That.
21 kind of young. How old are you?
He said he's 7. He said he's 7.
Oh, well, yeah, you young. Damn. Yeah. So what else?
Well, see, you know what? Here's the deal. A lot of people are interested in it, but I think they're scared to put their name on the list.
Why?
I really do.
Are they scared of me?
Well, maybe because we've made it clear, myself.
Now that's because she got all these gangsters that's gonna be there. For real, like all her brothers and shit is like, oh, we gonna pull up. Can we ask questions? Like, you know, we got one person that's come in an officer uniform.
Can we not? What is it called? No more than 2 kids. Oh God! You should be none.
Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody had a nice amount like that.
Somebody had.
And I was like, so what I'm gonna do with that?
The babysit.
Why would you at 22? I don't want nobody no kids.
Right. So one of them had 5 children.
So anyway, this is it is still going on.
It is.
Like I said, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna change around the way it ends. At first we're gonna take y'all. Big Time was gonna sponsor a date. But now I think because
the date's gonna be here.
Well, that was gonna be over. Yeah. But because Miss Tito was in high school during the COVID year, and she was not allowed to have a prom, I decided we need to do like an adult prom here at the studio, here at the location, and then make them the king and the queen of the prom.
Yep.
So I think that's what we're going to end up doing.
Bango.
If you are interested in being part of this, hit up Raw Talent, and you meet the requirements. Yes, please meet the requirements.
Because they cut
We
y'all
don't want
off
you
like a
37,
fucking Santa
like,
Claus,
alright.
like a Santa Claus list in a heartbeat. Please meet the requirements. There's a
out of
list
3, she down to 1.
on the raw. There's a list on the Raw Talent website to sign up. The requirements are you must be. I assume you must be a man. I don't judge. I don't know.
It say men.
I'm just saying.
21 to 31.
Yeah, I'm not judging. You know,
It said men age though.
Yeah, I know. Height 5'4" to 6'5". I really would like to see a 6'5", honestly.
Well, we got one person signed up said he's 7 feet tall.
Oh.
Leave Exodus out of this.
It ain't even Exodus.
And they have to be employed because she don't want no more niggas. So y'all make sure y'all sign up.
Yes, you ain't looking at
Because it's gonna be fun, and you know that's that.
You better get the fuck out. I'm sorry. He was just lying on there.
Oh, he ain't 6'5", he ain't 7 foot.
Yeah, nowhere near 7
I'm
foot.
weak, child. You playing already? No,
No, but she wanted this person to sign.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I?
So so they
Stop
signed
playing.
up,
Stop
but
playing.
they playing with the answers. The answers ain't real.
They playing too much.
But we do expect this to happen, and we definitely
This year,
at some point, before she turned 35.
Right.
You know, we do expect this, even though she called herself a middle-aged
Woman.
No, I was saying
she
that
looked like a middle-aged woman when she
when I put on my
her
silk dress and my silk
lingerie.
nightgown. You know what I'm saying? With the slippers on. With the robe that I hit one of these joints right here with the robe.
Big
She
Jazz.
had me to fuck with too.
Big Jazz, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Check out our reality check-in on YouTube too, because you'll see actually how that whole conversation
And we
played
have
out.
some
Oh my God.
like we asked questions, where she asked questions and I was supposed to answer them.
Oh, that was stupid too. Did
was
you post it
fun.
yet?
She said,
Oh yeah, G, so that's how I new thing we be doing it on TikTok.
What?
I asked her questions and she had to give the correct answer.
So why the hell can't y'all do that on here?
Oh, we good.
Yeah, we can add a segment.
It was very fucking funny because and she had to know the correct answer. And it was a lot of it was some of them she missed. And she'd be like, oh, no, I don't know that. And it'd be like stuff that we would feel like is common sense.
Right.
And it just goes over her head. You know?
Big Jazz, thank you so much.
Thank y'all for having me, for
we
real.
really enjoyed you.
You guys to come again?
Yeah.
This was definitely dope.
Yeah, you are welcome to come through whenever you want. You know, if you ever got anything you need to promote and you want to come through. If you ever feel like just coming here and talking to us with your exquisite, eloquent vocals,
thank you.
Feel free to come through. Please shout out. Anybody you want to shout out, let everybody know how to get in touch with you.
All right. Shout out to my best friend.
She's doing black.
Yeah.
She's doing
black. Shout out to my best friend. Shout out to my mommy and my dad for making me, because they made me very beautiful and I love them for that. And for real, follow me on IG at Jazz Elise, JAZZALEAS. And Jasmine Elise on everything else. Pretty much, when you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you'll find everything else. So go on there for all of your needs when it comes down to my content. Now, as far as on all platforms, you can find me under Bigg Jazz. That's BIGGJAZZ. If anything,
spell it right, because they get mad when you don't.
Please, if you put it in Google and you just put the BIG with the 1 G, it's not gonna come up. But when you put the 2 G's and the Z's, I'm gonna come up, and everything with me gonna come up. For real though, no cap though. I'm not just capping. So yeah, if you want to find me on Google, you could just Google Bigg Jazz. Just make sure you spell it with the 2 G's, 2 Z's. And then even still, if you put it on Instagram, my Instagram will still come up under Jazz Elise, even with that. And that's where I'm at. Thank you guys so much for having me. Like I said, y'all can follow me for content and stuff like that. All I do is my music. So if you look for anything else, you won't be getting that. But yeah, thank you guys for having me, and I had fun.
All right, and make sure y'all check her out this Friday.
Yes. Oh yeah. Come out to 12 West Broad Street at 7? Get there before 8. You get in for free. Unique Hustle Hard, they will be putting on a show. We got a couple other dope artists in the building. I will be joining her for a performance, and we always turn up and have fun. So y'all come out and get lit. Like, it's free before 8. May as well come if you ain't got nothing going on. And we'll be out here by 11.
It's $10 after.
Yeah, after the fact. So I mean, even after you got something else going on, you can hit. You know what I'm saying? Hit us and then do the little pre-turn up, then go out and hit the club. So yeah, hope to see y'all there.
All right. Time for you, Miss Sexy Grandma.
Yeah, I don't even want to do her like that. Don't do her like that. But you can follow me on Instagram at go.shorty. Follow me on TikTok at Tito Love. Big Tito.
TikTok? It's Tito Gang.
Tito Gang. I don't know why I just got confused with that.
That was that middle age shit going on.
All right, Tito Gang with 2 G's, gang.
I found you.
And make sure you subscribe to my TikTok at Tito TV.
Hey, period.
All right.
And it's your girl, Miss Tink. You can find me on IG at MZTINK.RawTalent. You can find me on YouTube. Now I had to change my handle, so it's at Tink Nation. You can find me on TikTok at Tink Nation 1. Follow me on Twitch at Tink Nation. Everything's changing up at Tink Nation. So,
come on, memory.
With that. Yes. So, see y'all Wednesday. Wednesday, hump day.
All right, y'all. So we will be back here on Wednesday. Let me give a special shout out before we get out of here. This coming Friday, along with the great concert we got going on, it is a special day.
It sure is a special day. I'm talking about so special.
Don't do it. It is a special day. It is the birthday of one of our own, Miss Tito. So y'all make sure y'all definitely tune in this Friday. This will be a show about her, for her, celebrating the great Miss Tito.
We're going to come down to her level and make her feel good.
Yeah, no, I haven't been to that level.
We coming to your level and we're going to make you feel good.
I haven't been to that level since I was 4.
Let her know. She's 7 foot.
Yeah.
And that's why you think she's 7 feet. Right?
The it might be a cigar.
So y'all go get a
I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
It's the person that signed
it's female delusion.
You say something.
We know him. The nigga ain't even 5'5". Okay?
Why y'all?
Because we know him.
Bro, you as tall as you think you are.
And that's
what she said. Exactly. So she big, she's 7 foot.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in after that. Coming up immediately after this is Born Hustlers. They got guests in the building. So y'all make sure y'all tune into that. And like I said, we will be back. You know what? As a matter of fact, we will be back Wednesday. And I believe Wednesday we will be reunited with our very own Mr. Charlie will be back here this coming Wednesday, y'all.
Let us prepare our minds and hearts.
Yeah, we're going to have to pray before this show.
Yeah, we need to get it up.
Yeah, we out here, y'all. Y'all have a great show.
Bye.
Thank y'all so much for having me. This was so cool. Nobody makes me feel like
So
it's really nice to be a part of. Y'all are
I'm going to the car.
Yeah, go out, go straight through those doors, and you'll see
straight ahead.
Yeah,
I walk out.
Straight. You'll see the kitchen.
No, I don't want to push it back because
I'll probably take off after that. So thank you guys so much for having me.
We'll see you on Friday.
Well, y'all be there. Oh, well, we finna have
yeah, we're gonna be in the building.
Y'all will see me in another episode.
Yeah.
And we're gonna y'all too. Thank you.
You leave it open.
What? Oh, it is another one.
What? Another bathroom?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get to it though. Talking about all that.
I got that.